Welcome, everybody. Hi. Hello. Welcome to everybody that's joining the stream. Everybody that's been here while we've been building up. Welcome, Rain, my K, my Snickers, Creative Soul, my sis. My face is on a flyer that's in the building already. Miss M&M's, Miss Ebony the Goddess, Raw Honey downstairs. We still waiting on a few other faces, but we all here. And this is What's the Word Poetry, Season 8, Episode 9. Okay, Episode 9, 8 seasons. And the theme of the stream tonight is My Faith Always Beats My Fears. Warfare where? As my God is great. I don't know about y'all. I don't know who y'all praise. My God. My God. I don't play no games. Especially when it comes to me. So find something safe to do. Just playing with this and ain't a safe place for you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So my faces, we waiting. You know, y'all came in, some of y'all came in here while we was doing the build-up and getting hyped up. Because you know, you got to get that energy rolling. Because we're going to be here for some time tonight. Might be a long time, might be a short time, but it's definitely going to be a good time. So, who got homework? That's what I want to know firstly. That's what I want to know. Who got homework? Because it's all on Instagram. It's on Tag. It's on TikTok. It's everywhere you find me, you can find homework. So, ain't no excuse not to do none. And all my faces that's on the flyer tonight, Miss M&M, Miss Ebony the Goddess, Pyro the Great, Lady M, that's Miami, and Shira the Poet, a.k.a. One. Because when y'all see her here, her name won't be One. But she got a few names. But Shira the Poet is the main name that she go by. And most of them only over here for me, just so y'all know. Okay. Just so y'all know. Ebony, I see you blinking. Right quick, Ebony. You ready, Ebony? You ready? You ready to share? Like, you ready? Be ready. Or you just want to come upstairs and share some info. Because, you know, before we start the show, we got to get the theme song out. We got to get the theme song going before we start the show. Can't start the show without this one right here. So, here we go.
It's a blessing to have you here with me tonight. Don't be shy, let the words speak for you, alright. Come on, step in the light. Wordsmith, show the work in your craft. We ain't perfection, but let the light of God shine soft through the cracks. Let your truth breathe, let your courage rise. Every voice matters and every moment is alive. Cool breeze in the crowd when the lights turn gold. Stories loosen in the chest, ready to unfold. Hearts hum low in the rhythm we all know. Where the quiet gets bold and the road speaks slow. Lay your worries down, lay them right at your feet. This stage is a sanctuary, we gather, we meet. Every night a lesson, every morning for a key. Opening doors to who you're meant to be. Lean back, let your spirit ride the curve.
This is poetry, baby.
Let it ease your nerves. It's a blessing in a time
Your voice be heard.
Let it flow, let the
Truth in your chest be stirred. Everywhere I pray to the world. Tonight let your voice be heard. It's a blessing to have you here with me, baby. What's the word? Poetry. Yeah. Hello. that you'll always be. Hey, it's a blessing. That's me.
To have you here with me.
Hello? Season 8, Episode 9. Yeah. Baby, what's the word? Poetry. We pushing pins. Hello? Poetry. Season 8, Episode 9. My faith will always beat my feds. Y'all see the feds trying to creep into the front? We ain't having it. My faith will always beat my feds. But y'all see the feds trying to creep to the front. That's because, I was having a little bit of a day. You were trying to creep up on me. I was having a little bit of a day. But I said, get behind me. Because we're not having it. We're not having it. Not today. Not on my good Wednesday. Okay. But we here. And now it's time to get active. So, Ebony, Marty, you can start requesting a box too, Mama. You don't remember how to do this, the plus sign next to the chat and request guests. Because you know you the first face on the flyer tonight. So come here. Mm-hmm. Ebony, is you ready? Because I'm about to bring you upstairs. So make sure Ebony, okay, put them away.
Oh. I'm ready.
I agree.
What's going on, love?
Hello. I feel like I ain't seen you in 11 years. Welcome back to my house.
I know, right? But I'm back. I'm here in full effect, period. And I got homework.
Here, right?
Huh?
While you here, let me just put my request out there before you leave here tonight.
Okay.
Before you disappear out of here, I'm gonna need you to do my favorite piece.
Which one?
You don't know yet? I actually do it every time you come here.
I gotta run. Is it the grandma poem?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Grandma's hands. Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha. I got you. All right, and then this the homework. I kind of like this. I might turn it into a full length poem. I don't know.
You know what's so funny? Because you say that every time you come over here doing homework.
Period. And every single time that you give homework, it's like I'm in my empowerment era. So if I'm not writing something that's for empowerment, it don't feel right. And every time you have something, it's like everything aligns with the empowerment.
Every time I give a homework, I know who I be choosing when I ask to do that feature. I know what I be doing. Okay.
Look, alignments. Everything is in alignment, period. So I ain't got no title for this, but it's short. So here goes. And my site ain't the best. So y'all gonna see me squinching like, oh, okay. Resilience ain't always pretty. Sometimes it looks like shedding a few tears in the bathroom at work, quickly wiping your face and walking out like you've got it all under control because no one would notice anyway. And if they did, you got this shit anyway. It looks like going to bed with a sink full of dishes, forgetting to pay your internet bill last month, like late fees, like higher interest rates, like flat tires on the day of a job interview, but still getting there on time. See, no one ever cares about your sacrifices as long as it ends well. As long as you keep moving, keep growing, keep shining through. Because let's face it, the only difference between the superhero and the villain were their choices. Everybody's so busy celebrating the swimmer that few can even recall who sunk. No matter how many times you fall, you still have to stand on business because resilience was never meant to look pretty. It was meant to keep you alive long enough to overcome. So I pray that you never stop racing because today ain't your day. Know that the finish line has a blessing with your name on it. As long as you never stop running, abundance will surely find you. So keep the faith and keep God first because He won't fail you.
Big thanks. Hello? Yeah. Not the echo. Oh, no.
I don't know what happened, but I'm going to go down.
see. It's going now. It's going now? Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I know what it might be. I think I know what it might be. Give me some. Give me. Okay. Because we're not having that tonight. We're not having it tonight. My body and friends, we ain't having it tonight. Okay. Ebony, you ran so fast, but I know that was on the account of the echo. But I need you to come back upstairs. Because we can't. I know. Hold on, Marty. Stay right there. Because see, the rules of tonight is the faces on the flyer, y'all do 2 each. Y'all first time upstairs. Y'all so far after you do this. Okay. Y'all running the show right now. So
Did you want me to do that
up.
one for you now, or you want me to save it?
Save that. Say that before you go.
Okay.
You can let that be your outro.
Got it. Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna do my other favorite religious piece. This is called Altar Call.
It's called
Altar Call.
Altar Call.
Sundays ain't seeming so Sunday no more. Church doors swing open, and I hear more squeaking and less shouting, more begging and less believing, more dying and less testifying, and I can't help but wonder what happened to us. The church used to be the pillar of the community, but that was back when hymnals laid uncovered yet was still filled with his mercy and grace. A time when every church fan wore the face of MLK. ACs didn't matter because we could feel the fire burning way down in our souls. We didn't just go to church. We had church. Back when services wouldn't end without a good old-fashioned Baptist fit, somebody's mama or auntie slain in the spirit. It didn't matter if they just laid you down or covered you up in white sheets. The presence of the Lord was here, wherever we were, be it the grandest of cathedrals or a little old shack way out in the woods, but wherever 2 or more are gathered, he is in the midst. This is what I missed. I'm thinking back now, but I don't remember the last time I saw a choir dressed in robes. We don't even hear babies crying in the church house no more. Just old folks praying that the Lord saves their family's souls. We've become too good to lay our burdens down by the riverside. Replace the need for the love of God with pride, and now we get high off our own words, spreading the lies of the enemy to the masses. Supposed to go to Sunday school, but it seems we've been missing classes. Preachers always talk about church folk being too cute to praise well. I need a Mississippi Mass kind of praise. But these days, people be more concerned with their outfits and their shout fits than their offerings. Now, instead of being spiritually fed, we're just starving, but the bread of heaven ain't good enough. We take ounces of weed to get lifted, yet end up feeling lower than we were before. Where we used to take the God in prayer, now we take drugs in despair. On that lean instead of leaning on his everlasting arms. We've stopped taking communion and started injecting ourselves with spirits. The power of Christ compels you, but not like that mojo do. Supposed to hold on to God's and changing hands, but we're outside snuggled up next to liquor bottles and beer cans, and I just want to go back. Give me that old time religion. My soul longs for that old spirit of church, and my peace be still. I don't want my Jesus peace drenched in gold. I was just fine with that old rugged cross. See, these knees ain't too good to kneel. All I need is to touch the hem of his garment to heal me, rebuild me. I'm on a journey to show you power as these words are spoken through me. I'm not talking about the father of Tariq. I'm talking about my heavenly Father as we speak these words are holy. No need for ghosts in this series. You don't have to be a fan of stars to hear me. Poetry is the vessel through which God saw fit to use me. So if you can use anything, Lord, fill me with your poetry. For you are the living words. That's why I'm out here giving words of how you allow me to be a living testimony of your praise. That's why I stand here with my hands raised and I vow with every word that I say to use my voice to keep your spirit awake.
Hello? Yes, ma'am. Ebony who?
Ebony the goddess.
Hello?
Period.
Yeah. hold on. And while we talking on that topic, tell these people who you are, what you got going on, and how they find you. Because I'm not no gatekeeper, and you don't live over here. So
You right. You right. You right. I ain't
and
gonna
you
lie. I
got
got
other
a lot
stuff.
going on, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What month we in? We still in June. Okay,
Yep.
so my name, all platforms is Ebony the Goddess, except TikTok hating ass because, excuse me, Lord, but because they made me change my profile, so it's Ebony the Goddess one there. But I am Googleable. It's Ebony EbonyThaGoDDESS. I have a website as well, ebonythegoddess.com. So you can Google me there. You can find all my stuff on my website. You can find all my social media. I ain't really hard to find. So if you're looking for me, here I go. Anyway. But as far as things that I have coming up, I just went to So Fried. I was the 2026 So Fried Erotic Slam champ. I knocked out 15 poets, won $1,000, and that bitch was gone the next week. But I also
But you
have
won
coming
though.
up,
Congratulations.
period. I also have coming up, if anybody is down on the coast, I am down in Mississippi. Okay, I'm right on the water. I'm about an hour and a half from New Orleans. So if you're New Orleans, I'll be pulling up. I got a feature there on July 20th. I'll be in D'Iberville, Mississippi on July 11th. I'll be in Mobile, Alabama on July 12th. I'll be in Mobile, Alabama again on August 1st. I'll be in Tallahassee, Florida in September.
Why
I'll
you
be in
keep going
Atlanta,
up there?
Georgia.
Why you gotta keep going up there? Come down
Well,
here.
I'm gonna be in Atlanta on
No, that's not down
further
here.
down.
No, I'm in Miami.
Oh, see, I was close. I was in Port St. Lucie in March. Is that how you say their name? Because somebody
Port
said
St.
that I said
Lucie.
it wrong. Yeah.
Right, booked and busy.
Yeah, I'm some everywhere. Like I said, I'm gonna be in Atlanta in October. I'm gonna be in Columbia, South Carolina in November. I'm planning a trip to Texas, to Houston, and to Dallas in April next year. So look out for me if y'all know Black Swan. Yeah, that's it, Port St. Lucie. See, I said Lucy, but they told me it was Lucci.
It's
Anyway,
Lucy.
I thought
Spell
so.
it
That's how I spell with an
L-U-C-I-E.
I-E, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's still
They said I
Lucy.
was saying it wrong. They kept
No,
calling me country.
no, it's Lucy. They wrong.
Yeah. But yeah,
You got a birthday coming up, Big Leo?
well, I'm a Capricorn, so my birthday at the end of the
Oh,
year.
you okay? My bad. I'm sorry.
I do
I
be
don't know
claiming
why I
my
thought
best
you was a
friend
Leo,
birthday,
but
who
you
is
do
a
get them
Leo, so that's
Leos
probably,
though.
yeah. I be claiming my best friend birthday because I don't like my birthday Christmas Eve. So I be claiming other people's birthdays.
That's okay. I got an auntie who birthday Christmas Eve.
But definitely, if y'all want to find my stuff, y'all can go on my website. I have a calendar on there. You literally can click on the months. I try to put as much of the details as they give me, y'all. So sometimes they don't give me all the deets, but come to me. You know what I'm saying? I got some things here on my chest, and I like to put them on people. So if you want to touch them, like with your chest, we could touch
I ain't got
chest.
none. I
Well,
ain't got
I'm telling you, like we can,
And how
together
tall are
we got
you?
a lot.
How tall are you?
It's a little disputable because I think I'm 5'8", but people keep telling me I'm taller than that. You
Oh,
know how
see,
men be trying to size us up, us women up. You be like, oh, I'm at 5'8" and
it don't matter
3/4.
which one of those you are because I'm shorter than both of them. So
Oh,
those might be right here.
well,
So
I still got some pretty decent knees. I ain't got mega knees, but I got decent knees. I can come down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Yeah, I got you, sir.
all right.
And then if you wear heels, we
I
we
don't.
practically the same. Oh,
I'm a boy. I wear sneakers.
I do the same thing. So I understand.
I wear sneakers and cute flats.
Period.
I'm a real boy. Okay.
Look, and then I be wearing the call center 101s, you know what I'm saying?
The non-slips.
Yeah, I be wearing them. I gotta stop wearing them. I need to just stick with the tennis shoes.
Not Megan.
Making the view.
You know what? And with that being said, I'm gonna let Miss Ebony go downstairs and take a break on the couch. Don't disappear, ma'am. Okay.
Y'all are hilarious.
Shout out to
Come on,
everybody
let
in
me
the
out.
building.
It won't let me out.
The
Here we go.
input, ma'am. Cause see, I almost see Ebony. You almost made us hang up. Yeah, you see? For the guests upstairs, when y'all ready to go back downstairs, y'all just press that little X in the corner. Cause if I press it, I might hang us up. That didn't happen to us a couple times, but yeah, we had to start over. They don't always come back when you got to start over, so you got to be careful. But yeah, that was our first face on the fire that came upstairs. Ebony the Goddess. Now we gonna bring our first face on the flyer, Miss Eminem, aka Marty. Mhm. Hey now, say now.
Hey,
Welcome back to my house.
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I got music playing in my ear. Hold on. I gotta turn my music off.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Uh, hello? And she always come over here with a red shirt on. Like she know red my favorite color. Red my favorite color. Me, it's my first favorite color, but it's getting sized down by green now. As y'all see, I always got the green on now. Like the vibration thing. But anywho,
I'm back.
hey Karina. Welcome back.
I had Music Soul Child playing in my ear too. I was like, oh, that's gonna be distracted. Can I do my homework first
Of course you can.
so I can get it out the way?
Not get it out the way.
Get it out the way. I'm like nervous with the homework. I want to do
You better
good.
not. You better not.
I want to do good.
You be outside. We ain't about to skip you.
I know. I'm like Waldo. I'm like everywhere. I'm about to start posting pictures with me in it and seeing people like, did you see Marty in them pictures? Like, because I'm everywhere.
Everywhere outside, busy. You and Ebony booked and busy as y'all should. Y'all want to be like y'all
I
friends.
love the arts. I love the arts, and I just be absorbing it. Like I just be soaked in it. Like that's my zen.
I feel
All
that.
right, here we go. Here we go. Chances are I may one day lose my shit, but until then, warfare where? When Capricorns let you slide way too many times before they come out swinging. I know it's the noise we overcome to become the way makers, the sacrifice, the test, the trials we live through, the headache, the push, how we pray until something happens, how we press until a diamond surfaces. Trust me, it's all the damn choices we live through. The resilience, the faith, the tomorrows we face, the hope, the death. We somehow live through all this. You can strip us down, juice us like fruit from the tree, curse us like Eve, but my faith beats my fear every time I strap my boots and whisper in the devil's ear. You ready for me, dear? No time to be scared. You wanted to play with my abundance every freaking time it was near. Place obstacles and barriers, built a wall out of my frustration, my doubts, my fear. Drink my tears from my cheeks, sip the wine from my breath. Taste the quiver from my lips like you won once again. Not over here. I've had enough. My faith sustained. It's the substance that's joyful like a piece of peach cobbler cheesecake. Cheesecake Factory don't have nothing over here. Every time you push me off the swing, I brush myself off. Get back on, dust and all. Bruised knees, sore hands, pride shaky as God watch it all. Pretty sure my faith beats my fear every time. As I hold my head to the sky, my favorite scene. And that's as far as I got.
Oh, what you was nervous for?
And I use all your words. I like to challenge myself and use all the
Love
words.
that because 3 is the minimum, but all of the words is the challenge. So thank you for accepting the challenge. I
Yes.
see we had both our Capricorns upstairs
Yes,
on
I'm
the
a
show.
Capricorn.
Okay. Mm,
I was there when Miss Every Year Goddess did her thing and won the erotic slam. I was like,
right.
ooh, I have to join next time.
Oh,
Right.
y'all was in the same house. Oh,
Yes. I
okay.
was I was I was just observing everything. I was like soaking it in. I'm gonna go back next year.
Maybe we do a road trip out there, everybody. We just all learn
Look,
how
I'm
to
trying. Look, I already told Skittles and all of them. I was like, look, we out. I don't care what y'all trying to say, what y'all trying to do. We out. We going.
Period.
Book your calendar already. It's already slotted. All right. The next one I'm gonna do is not titled, but I did write it in the TNT Write Night for Miss Marquita. She has like a write night Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have not been in there a long time. This is like written in November, but I just read it over and I was like, I think I'm gonna do this. So here we go. Never knowing how the change in my pocket held significance until it was held between my fingertips. The texture, the detail, the temperature as I fidget, able to concentrate on how my joy survives the new cycle of multi-digital IG, Facebook, TikTok, tag, LinkedIn, and the TV in the living room has my head on a swivel, catching my thoughts, my mind, my attention and time. Rock, paper, scissors is cutting into all my free time. How do I have the space to be creative and pay the bills? Wishing and praying the change in my pocket compounded over the years. Solid as a rock, I worked hard on the low, missed family function just so I could build a legacy for my children while they were young. Paper had me paid in full, vacations and dreams is what I lived for. Savings left waiting for rainy days, the weather always cloudy with some mishaps. Past through present, my change gave me more change within myself. 2020 opened a new dimension, taking that left within the fork in the road. From the beauty of poetry finding its home back with me to the despair of losing a loved one that tore me apart. So much so I sometimes cried when I was by myself. Memories flooding through brain waves as a virtual timeline, reliving moments as music plays in the background. Michael Jackson Butterfly has me remember a man that once meant so much to me. I couldn't stop I couldn't sleep without him. A man missed just because he meant so much to me. A man that his good and not so good doesn't equate to his presence being missed. A man with the warmest embrace of a teddy bear, the warmest source of heat while you would sleep. A man that was a rock, but always bent on making that paper, never investing his time where it was needed most. A man where God needed him most.
Mm.
That's it. I was like, I like that one. I was like, oh,
Like that one. Then when you brought up 2020, it just sort of made me think about the Corona days. That's when Corona was active. That's what I joined over
but
here.
yes, Corona was active, but them creators, like us folks was putting in that work. We
2020
was
started
tapped
my
in.
career. Hello? Look at me 6 years later.
Yes, that was the dimension. Like we went through some stuff, but us creators, we tapped in, and look at us now.
And I still had to be outside because I'm essential. So I still
I
had
am too. I was still working. I regret it. I said, if I had to do it over again, I would not do it.
my was trying to force me to get that shot, and no, did not.
I did because I had to work, and I
I had to work too.
wound up getting an allergic reaction. I broke out in a whole hives rash.
My boss was like, "I'll pay you $100." I'm cool. I'm cool.
I did it, but I only did it one time. I said I ain't gotta get no boost. I ain't getting nothing else.
None of that.
I'm like I'm
Everybody
alert.
around me. When I say
Look,
everybody around me got it, even those who got that shot. But did I?
mm,
Nope. Not one time.
girl, you immune.
I couldn't afford it. No, I couldn't afford that. My little ticker couldn't take that.
Mm.
God said not her. I'm 2% mommy, baby. God said not me.
Yeah, I was a good girl. I just went to work at home and got it from a coworker. And I was, and ever since then, that's why you see me outside. Cause you asking in my family, my cousin was like, "This is my cousin that always been in the house all her life." And then 2020 happened, she been outside. I've been outside for 6 years. I was like, they try to take my life. I'ma live my life.
Hey,
I used to work and be home all the time. Now I'm like, I'm living my life. My kids gotta catch up with me.
yeah, I wasn't outside like that, but I was still going to the gym slightly. I wasn't wearing no mask like that. I was still living because at the end of the day, hold on, because I ain't got my bottle next to me right now.
Oh,
But I'm alcohol mommy. Okay. I was alcohol mommy before Corona. They used to be at work laughing at me. Every time somebody sneezed, here I go. Oh, sin, you just always spraying alcohol. Then when Corona came, now y'all want to and wash your hands.
yo, my whole pet peeve was the hand soap. Nobody was. I mean, a lot of people use hand soap, but they was now all of a sudden everybody want to use hand soap. I
Y'all
was pissed.
OD now. Now y'all want to be clean. I was a germaphobe before Corona, baby.
And then them people walking around with gloves just all the time. I'm like, y'all spreading it around. Look, but I'm gonna get on my soapbox. I'm gonna let somebody else get on.
Yeah, because
Um,
our third face, Miss Amethyst in the building. Don't disappear
yes.
downstairs.
Oh, I'm gonna be hanging out. You know, I'll be
Oh,
chilling in the
okay.
room.
Don't make me have to come look for y'all.
Never, never.
I know where you live.
I'm
So
I'm gonna
anyway,
go down. Look, I'm going downstairs.
I know how to come across the street and find you.
Oh, I know you do.
Oh, wait, but hold on before you go. Because you ain't get that spill. You got a lot of stuff.
I do.
Yep.
I am Miss Eminem, aka Marty. Um, I do be everywhere, and I don't really be promoting too much like that. But I this year I did join a slam team, New Jerusalem slam team. So I'll be slamming July 12th at Cozy Joint in Jersey City. I don't know what else is going on. I'm trying to like.
Books, any merchandise, anything you got going on.
I don't have. I just finished the book, so I'm trying to get that printed. It's a three-part poetry series. So I was gonna put the first book out first, but I keep editing the first book. But it is done, and then I'm already working on the second book. So I think I'm gonna just plug all three of them out. I think God is having me wait to just get them all out at once since they're a three-book series. I will be getting some merch. Skip me merch. Skip me. Because I've been being asked and I'm like sleeping on it. So I am working,
Get me.
and I have a poetry album that will be coming out that has been in the works, and I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. So I can't wait till it's all complete. So I've been working. Yeah, I be all over the place. I be supporting. So if you have any art, poetry, any music going on, just hit me up and I share it. I network. I think that's like my niche too, where I'm doing everything. I like to network. I like to be something to culture. So just hit me up if you want to, collab or anything like that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm gonna have all of y'all to know when y'all come up here, I ain't no gatekeeper. Okay, y'all don't live here. Y'all be everywhere else. So tell these people how to find y'all what y'all got going on. Cause I don't know everything.
And
Y'all know.
I'm on all streaming platforms. Poetry for My Dreams. That's poetry, the number four, MYDRMS. She gonna beat it out of me. I'm trying to go downstairs, guys.
Okay, I release you now.
Look, I'm sweating.
I release you.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Thank you. I mean, my Miami. It's a Miami, but she not looking for the. Okay. Hi, baby.
I had to rush home so I can be here because this was my first obligation. I just came from this. I just came from an open mic in Newark. Shout out to Newark, People's Open Mic hosted by the Newark's poet laureate Mia X. Shout out to Mia. And I killed it. Did a new piece, which I will be sharing here today. But I wanted to do the homework first because I was coming homework. Um,
It's the lip. It's the lip for me. It's the lippy lip for me. It's Miami. Yeah. That'll be the
all
first
right. I wish I could show the whole fit, but uh,
time. Sit down.
peace to the room. I just want to thank you guys for having me again. It's been a minute since I've been over here, but it's always a blessing to be in Sin's house, even though she's like,
You live here.
yeah, shut. Are you in Jersey, Marty?
Marty, I think she in PA.
Oh, because I heard New Jeru.
Philly.
I heard New Jeru, and my ears were like, hello. Hi, Diamond, my diamond. Lovely diamond. Again, shout out to the room. So we're gonna do. How many pieces am I doing first? I don't know.
I mean, who what?
Two.
I don't know how many pulling up tonight, so
I'm gonna do two right now, and then if you want to bring me back, you bring-
y'all house, y'all do what y'all want. Y'all can come up here.
okay.
Nobody else is coming up here.
All
So
right. So this one is the homework. It's entitled "Fear Came with Evidence, Faith Came with Receipts."
Ooh, take your time, please.
I will. Wait until you see the footage from today.
Fear
From the
came with
receipts.
evidence. Faith came with receipts.
Yes, ma'am.
At the door.
Y'all good? Y'all got your water? You okay? You want me to wait a second? I'm telling you right now, make sure y'all hydrate. Got your water. All right. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you will know. Let me introduce you to myself. Okay, here we go. Fear showed up wearing my face, knew my voice, knew my habits, knew exactly where I hid the sharpest grief. Pulled up a chair and thawed my chest and began reading every obituary it had written for dreams that were still breathing. This one won't make it. This one will break. This one will
One
lose
will lose
everything.
everything.
This
This
one
one
is
is
one
one
phone
phone
call
call
away
away
from
from
collapse.
collapse.
Hold on.
There
There,
echo?
Cause what the hell? Go downstairs and come back. We're not gonna start that, mod bot friends. No, we not. We was going. We was doing fine. Cut it out. We gonna start from the top. Cause y'all gotta chill out. Headquarters, get y'all act together.
I love how every time I'm here, tag be tagging. Every time. So we're gonna take it from the very top. And again, if you
Before
guys,
we start, we good, y'all.
everybody good, everybody. Okay. I'm gonna say the title again because I don't know when it started echoing. But here we go. The title of this piece is called "Fear Came with Evidence, Faith Came with Receipts." Fear showed up wearing my face, knew my voice, knew my habits, knew exactly where I hid the sharpest grief. Pulled up a chair inside my chest and began reading every obituary I had written for dreams that were still breathing. This one won't make it. This one will break. This one will lose everything. This one is one phone call away from collapse. And for years, I treated fear like a prophet. Built altars out of worst case scenarios, memorized disaster, studied heartbreak like it was required curriculum, made a home inside anticipation of pain. I was so skilled at preparing for storms, I forgot sunlight had an address. Then life swung hard. A left hook wrapped in hospital bracelets, a right cross stitch from empty pockets, a body shot delivered through unanswered prayers, trials, plural, because apparently one was insufficient. Every test arrived carrying cousins, grief, delay, disappointment, waiting, waiting, the kind of waiting that peels paint from your confidence, the kind of waiting that turns seconds into centuries, the kind of waiting that makes you stare at the ceilings at 3 a.m. asking questions so heavy the darkness starts bending around them. I remember standing inside a season where every door looked locked. Every answer looked missing. Every choice felt like selecting which fire would burn less. I remember smiling in photographs while carrying enough pressure behind my eyes to flood entire neighborhoods. I remember pretending strength when I was actually held together by threads and prayer. I remember wondering if heaven had misplaced my file, if my name had slipped through celestial paperwork, if my cries had become static. And yet, faith Faith walked into the room carrying nothing visible, no evidence, no guarantees, no contract, no roadmap, no explanation, just a whisper. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. That whisper became resilience. Resilience became muscle. Muscle became movement. Movement became momentum. Momentum became testimony. Because somewhere between breaking and becoming, I discovered fear has terrible eyesight. It only sees graves. Faith sees gardens. Fear sees endings. Faith sees entrances. Fear sees drought. Faith sees abundance buried beneath the dirt, waiting for the right season to introduce itself. Fear counts losses. Faith counts chances. Fear studies limitations. Faith studies possibility. Fear screams, what if everything falls apart? Faith responds, what if everything finally comes together? Warfare where? You thought the battle was happening around me. The battle was happening within me. The battlefield wasn't a location, it was perception. The enemy wasn't the mountain. It was believing the mountain was larger than the one who shaped it. Warfare where? In every moment I almost quit. Warfare where? In every prayer that left my mouth soaked in tears. Warfare where? And every day I kept showing up with empty hands and a full heart. Push. Pray until something happens. And hear me, something happened. Maybe not immediately, maybe not dramatically, maybe not in the way movies package miracles, but something happened. The person entering the fire wasn't the person walking out. The pressure introduced me into dimensions of my self-comfort could never afford. The struggle sharpened discernment. The waiting expanded capacity. The sacrifice enlarged vision. The breaking built room for purpose, room for power, room for peace, room for promises, and suddenly the same mouth that once carried panic became a joyful noise. Not because life became easy, because perspective became larger, because trust became heavier than doubt, because faith gained weight. Because every time fear tried presenting evidence, I presented history. Look at how many times I thought it was over. Look at how many times provision arrived wearing disguises. Look at how many times I was carried through circumstances that should have buried me. Fear kept submitting exhibits. Faith kept submitting receipts, and the receipts were endless. Still standing, still breathing, still creating, still loving, still hoping, still rising, still here. Warfare where? You keep pointing toward the battlefield. I'm pointing toward the breakthrough. You keep counting weapons. I'm counting victories. You keep studying giants. I'm studying the waymaker, the one who creates roads through impossible terrain, the one who turns dead ends into directions, the one who teaches oceans to separate, the one who speaks future into places where people only see ruins. So today, I drag every fear I've ever carried into the center of the room, every insecurity, every nightmare, every prediction of failure, every voice that said you wouldn't make it, every memory that tried convincing me I was finished. Line them up, shoulder to shoulder, give them front row seats, let them watch. Watch me choose trust. Watch me choose faith. Watch me choose possibility. Watch me choose the next step. Watch me choose the next breath. Watch me choose the next prayer. Watch me choose the next sunrise. Because fear has spent years trying to convince me that darkness was permanent. And every morning, light keeps proving it wrong. Faith beats my fears every time. Not sometimes, not occasionally, every single time. So, one last time for the people carrying invisible battles, for the people praying through clenched jaws, for the people holding themselves together with promises they haven't seen yet, for the people exhausted from carrying worlds nobody notices, for the people wondering if they can keep going, for people standing in the middle of the storm asking, warfare where? Right there. And the moment you decide, faith gets the final word. And when faith gets the final word, fear becomes background noise. So,
Miami.
yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
So I
you.
got a question, right? And
Yes,
everybody
ma'am.
who's been on this show ain't in this building, but if I was to decide that I wanted to put a book together of homework poems from y'all, would y'all be down?
Yes,
Of course, the credit's gonna go to the people who it belongs to.
absolutely.
But man, y'all done did some dope ass homework with these words. I done put these pieces together with these words, and it's like I just love how I just give y'all words. I give y'all a theme, and y'all just take that and just woof, like y'all kill it every single time. What's up, official? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to everybody that's in the building.
Thank
Welcome to
you.
What's the Word Poetry, Season 8, Episode 9. We got our face on the flyer, and this lady Amethyst upstairs with us right now. If y'all just getting here, y'all missed our first two faces, so y'all better stay here to catch them again later. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely a compilation, bro. Because baby, it's
Yes.
Ooh.
Listen, if y'all missed this poem, y'all might catch me again on the other side because I may go live and spit this again. So if y'all following me, I will give my info after this piece. But also real quick, big things is happening for your girl Emmy. Y'all just gotta stay tuned because things is about to get real global and international, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. So here's my next piece. I wrote this morning. Um, in the spirit of let go and let God because I had a moment and this inspired this piece. So please catch your breath, take a deep breath. Let's inhale and exhale because it's going to get heavy. And this is the piece I actually did tonight at the open mic. And when I tell y'all, when y'all see the video, y'all understand. I couldn't even get through the piece without, yeah, but I'm a, this is called How Heavy Must the Hand Become Before It Opens. I'm going to say the title again because I know everybody likes when I say the title again. How heavy must a hand become before it opens? I used to think faith looked like clenched fists, like gripping the steering wheel so hard my fingerprints became permanent residents, like staying awake until 3:17 in the morning, staring holes through ceilings, trying to calculate outcomes with the brain already smoking from overuse. I thought if I worried hard enough, loved hard enough, sacrificed hard enough, bled hard enough, I could outrun every storm, as if anguish was a currency, as if exhaustion was a prayer, as if carrying the entire planet on my back would somehow convince heaven to lighten my load. So I carried everything: the grief, the betrayals, the unanswered messages, the empty bank account, the doctor offices, the nights my chest felt like a room filling with floodwater, the days I smiled with the precision of a professional actor while entire galaxies collapsed behind my eyes. I carried people who never learned how to carry themselves, carried promises, carried futures, carried guilt that wasn't mine, carried blame that wasn't mine, carried generations of broken things like they had been sewn into my skin before birth. And every time life cracks me open, I reach for pieces every single time. Because somewhere along the way, I became convinced that if I stopped holding everything together, everything would die. Then one day, I ran out. Not strength, not courage, not determination. I ran out of me. There is a difference. I reached the end of myself and found a cliff. And standing there looking over the edge of another unanswered prayer, another disappointment, another season where nothing made sense, I finally understood. I had mistaken control for devotion. I had confused gripping for trusting. I had spent years trying to write endings for chapters I wasn't even authoring. So there I stood, empty handed for the first time. And do you know what nobody tells you? Surrender sounds ugly at first. It doesn't sound victorious. It sounds like ugly crying in parked cars. It sounds like mascara drowning. It sounds like forehead pressing against bathroom floors. It sounds like I can't do this anymore. It sounds like I've reached the edge. It sounds like I don't know what comes next. It sounds like breaking until you realize breaking is exactly what opened the door. Because the moment I released my grip, I discovered something terrifying. The world kept spinning. The sun still arrived. Morning still climbed through windows. Breath still entered lungs. And the existence itself whispered, see? It was never resting on your shoulders. The burden you carried was never your assignment. And suddenly, let go and let God stop sounding like a cute phrase stitched into pillows. It became surgery, the kind performed without anesthesia, the kind where pride is cut out first, where control is removed second, where fear is peeled back layer by layer, where every illusion of self-sufficiency is placed on the table and identified for what it truly was, a counterfeit clown. a counterfeit crown. I had spent years trying to sit on a throne built for someone greater. Years trying to manage timelines I could not see beyond. Years trying to force open doors that were protecting me from rooms I would have drowned inside. Years screaming, why won't this happen? Only to discover later the unanswered prayer was actually a rescue mission. When the smoke cleared, I could finally see some losses were protection wearing a disguise, some endings were directions, some departures were medicine, some delays were mercy, and every road I cursed for taking too long was secretly teaching my spirit how to walk. God is good all the time, even when I couldn't see it, even when my hands came back empty, even when I burned and buried dreams, even when my heart looked like shattered stained glass scattered across floor of my becoming, even when I mistook silence for abandonment, even then, especially then, because goodness was never dependent upon my understanding, and all the time God is good means goodness exists even in seasons where your vision cannot locate it. It means goodness is present when you're crying into folded laundry, when you're driving home defeated, when you're sitting in waiting rooms, when you're wondering if anyone hears you, when you're the one disappointment away from collapsing into yourself. Goodness remains like oxygen, invisible yet sustaining everything. So today, I stand here with open hands, the same hands that once tried to carry worlds, the same hands that once collected every problem like they were trophies, the same hands that once shook from the weight of impossible responsibilities. Open, empty, free, because faith finally taught me what force never could, that surrender is not losing. It is being carried. It is discovering that the river flows farther when it stops fighting the ocean. It is learning that release is sometimes the greatest act of courage available. It is understanding that the moment you stop trying to become your own rescue, you discover you've been held the entire time. So here, take the worry, take the fear, take the timelines, take the expectations, take every burden that has made a home inside my bones, take every question I cannot answer, take every wound still learning how to close, take all of it, because I finally understand the miracle was never that I became strong enough to carry everything. The miracle is that I was never supposed to. And somewhere beyond the wreckage of who I thought I had to be, I found peace waiting. Not because life became easier, because I finally loosened my grip and discovered the hands holding me were larger than every storm I had ever tried to survive. Um,
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you. Um,
Yeah, woman. Oh my goodness.
um,
Ooh.
I really just have to say thank you, Sandy, for again giving me space and opportunity to tell my story. I tell people this is not for claps or snaps. This is my testimony, and I'm living and breathing it every day. And I gotta in the car that inspired this poem. I said let go and let God, because I'm not holding this shit no more for real. We not holding on to this shit. We letting the shit the fuck go. And
Let it
whatever is meant
go.
for
'Cause
me,
all they do is hold you
whatever meant
down.
for me will be for me. And God got me. You hear
Absolutely.
me? God got me, and I'm blessed and highly favored. Even if I don't got it all together, I'm blessed and highly favored.
You better know.
Um, so you guys can find me across the way on a little platform called Ticket of the Talkity Talk 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 Talk. My name Amethyst, so it's just Amethyst. Like, no apostrophes, it's just AMETHYST. And then on Instagram, also, you girls on IG, you guys can follow me, and I'm gonna say it real slow, like really slow, so people can write it down or type it in. It is LADIIAMETHYST 93. That's my IG. Yes,
I think it's
that's
fast.
my IG. Thank
Damn,
you.
Ebony.
If you guys are in the I don't even know what area this is, Jersey area. You guys can find me out here. I'm back outside. I just did People's Open Mic hosted by the Newark Poet Laureate, Mia X. I also have been a part of the residency open mic that Craig Batley does every third Wednesday of the month. And then I've been trying to find places,
I better go
trying to
scroll
get back to
for
that.
Instagram.
Because I'm telling y'all right now, it's only gonna get better. Take advantage when you can. I go live on Tickety Talk where I do have people share. So if you guys ever want to share your work or do anything like that, this is a safe space. I don't know when Rainmaker is bringing it back, but this is where I met Sen. He does Pencil every Sunday. Where I met Sen, where we push our pen, we write on the spot. The only featured poetry workshop here on Tag, but I don't know if he's bringing it over, if he's going to do it here. But make sure you guys do that. It's amazing. You don't have to be a poet. You don't have to be experienced. It's for everybody. I
Right
don't know
on
if
the
I'm
spot.
missing anything.
I wrote
Um,
those pieces over there.
um,
What she said, where I met her at.
yes, and it's been history and a beautiful relationship ever since.
And she live here now.
I do live here.
I saw Rain lady.
um, if you guys have any questions and want to hit me outside of here, feel free. I love y'all. I'll be back up. I'm gonna go sit my ass down and rest my ankle until I come back up.
Yeah, go rest that ankle. Thank you kindly. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Amethyst, Miami. Only I call her that. So don't let me catch y'all calling her that nowhere in the streets because that's my name for her. So, okay? So, y'all don't know what y'all pulled up for. Hi, I'm It's a Blessing. And this is What's the Word Poetry, Season 8, Episode 9. And the theme of tonight's live is My Faith Will Always Beat My Fears. Warfare Wear. And if y'all just tuning in, y'all just missed an amazing person, mother, poet, everything that goes by the name of Amethyst. And also, y'all missed our first two guests that came upstairs. Miss Marty, aka Miss Eminem, and also Ebony the Goddess. We still waiting on two more faces to pull up. But while we're here waiting, I see a blank in the box. And it's my Snickers. No nuts, no crunch.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, my snacks.
Okay, so this one's like all over the place. I don't mean to give a disclaimer, but I'm gonna do it. It's like all over the place, but I'm probably gonna work
Take your
on.
time.
I'm probably gonna work on it and bring it back on a different occasion. So this is the first one, all right?
Take your time.
Yeah. All right. So my apologies in advance if it's all over the place. Yeah, I was trying to get this homework.
Ma'am.
All right. How you doing, Sam?
I miss you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, girl. I need it tonight. All right, here we go. We got faith on the right side, doubt on the left. Without a doubt, there's only one corner to be standing in, but instead, I'm wearing stripes on me, impersonating a ref. Doubt has a way of carrying the weight and still getting away with choking out faith because I'm blowing the whistles at the wrong times for the wrong things. Mind blowing how easy it can be to give the blind eye to the foul plays against faith. Maybe a small cry followed by a little lie about getting poked in the eye for faith to lose rank. A little voice asking you why I try when no matter how high you climb, it'll just be you falsifying flying because you have no wings. All it takes for faith to get knocked out is for doubt to make me give faith the side eye, and in the blink is down without holding the rein. Convincing arguments about where you currently are makes it easy to break you down when the only thing that built you up was believing in what you were meant to be. It's easier to be blinded by self sacrifices and repeatedly justifying how always doing the right thing makes resisting demise not worth the prizes. Why keep fighting when doubt is the master of grappling? Wrestling itself forces the loss of trust in anything else. Victory was yours from the beginning until you practically handed over the championship belt. Crazy how it is to impersonate being deaf to the promises made by the head chef. As I steadily walk away from the plates of blessings before me at the table he sat me down at, that I witnessed him prep. Dissatisfaction with the chair made me disregard the fact that I was starving to death. My choices of relying on self and my own will and power, what I can make happen, had his way of always reminding me how I can never make me happy. Always grateful for overcoming, forgetful about how it would always happen, forgetting the pattern of me admitting to and dismissing my poor habits of seeking control and really letting my creator, the waymaker, have it. Doubt be trying to choke out my faith. But my God said the ground, it better not tap it. Strict me of the stripes I keep putting on myself as I'm reminded I was always supposed to stand behind faith. Patiently, though doubt had the power as I would panic, faith never shattered. It was simply waiting to knock doubt out with the uppercut the moment I finally stood out of its way. I need to stop getting in the way of faith. One too many times it showed that it's the heavyweight. We got faith on the right, doubt on the left. Without a doubt, there's only one corner to be standing in, and there I am, no longer impersonating the ref as fear is coaching doubt. I'm watering faith here on the right side. The only way faith will beat fear every time.
Ma'am. Snickers, y'all. My Snickers, y'all. Yeah. Raw honey, that's what she does. She comes, she delivers the homework, but she don't stay too long. She gets her stuff off and she fumes up out of there. But she always delivers because just like all of us here, her piece is not for performance. It's her getting her shit off. And she knows she live here. She knows it's a safe space here. And she know that at the end of the day, we here. We all in this together. So at the end of the day, it's okay to share. Ain't nobody gotta feel no way about sharing nothing here. Who gonna say what? We all sharing. So it's okay to be comfortable. But we gonna bring our four face on the fly upstairs. The one, the only, Shiver the poet, Geneva. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hello.
Hiya.
I don't know. I can't see myself up here.
All right,
Okay.
come back. All right, come down.
Okay.
All right, come back.
Okay.
You can't see yourself? No,
No.
right?
No. No.
All right, I'll bring you down and come back.
Okay.
Hiya. All right, Ebony, you come out too. Ebony, come out and come back in. Ebony, come on. Hi, my fire. Hi, my fire. Welcome home. All right, round two. Geneva. Shira.
It's blinking. It's got you. I got you. I got you.
You see me? I see you.
See. I see. You see me?
Okay, we see each other.
Right.
Hey,
Hi.
Dre.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Long time no see. Yeah, it's always a pleasure when you come see me.
Yeah. Only I just came over here only for you. So much
I know, I know.
community. I
Like
don't know
both
the
y'all
F no
now.
more. Tell you. I'm trying to learn. Um. This is some new, different type of genre of poetry.
Okay,
So
better my fire.
this is called, and be looking for the book. I'm just gonna give you just a little bit. Um, yeah, let me give you the whole thing.
One
I
more
don't know.
time. It's called.
As, this is called Patio Chronicles.
Okay.
So thank you for the words. You always push us in different ways, and I was on the patio. So
Okay. The floor is yours.
it was a test and a trial, and it was the truth. Amazing what it'll do. Destination Horizon. Open eyes never lie when truth is told. Let it unfold. Lies and manipulation hold and rule nations, but never finer than gold or richer than rich souls. Hold on to what you have because all you have is what you have, and that should be enough. Switching places can't Switching places can imprison the mind, putting feet in loops, circles, and plus. Relaxation sometimes comes easy, but no restless mind could ever be easy enough. A chest can carry storms that no one sees or feels. The weight, heavy, sometimes takes up too much space. Sometimes I feel it so deep I catch fire, or sometimes it's the wind, depending what calls me, whatever it calls me to be. Sorry. Like time in the cosmos, straight out of the stars, but yet aligned. I feel I am right where I belong. No fear, no hesitation, because I'm at home. Just truth unfolding. Test, trial, truth. Chaos cut clean. Faith has wings. No surrender, no retreat. Making deals with entities can cost people more than you can ever see. Waymaker, renew me. Reveal what is really inside of me. Waymaker, renew me. Mama and daddy, big energy. Understand where I come from, who transformed me into what I was always supposed to be. Becoming something has always been new. Every time I open my eyes and my feet hit the ground too. Max stack, stars align, flow, in time, test, trial, truth. Racing chains, switching lanes, moving with light speed, like the Jetsons, horizons I see. Yet, this is the only destination that was meant for me to hold. So let us not forget the truth is the test. The faith is trust that is tested, but if you survive the fire, you become the light. That was part one. Y'all get part two in my book.
Oh,
So,
well,
thank you.
since we don't get part two right now, what you gonna do for
Wow.
your second piece while you up here right now? Mm-hmm.
You asked
And I
me.
love this face that you give us. So the next piece that you read, I'm gonna need you to give face while you read because you was out the camera like this. We couldn't see you.
Okay. I'm sorry. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
I will do better.
It's cool.
But
Doing amazing. Remember, you're gonna be on a recap video.
okay. I'm amazing just the way I am. Change for what? I know people like to destiny swap, but that shit ain't for me. And if you try to do it, best believe this black attire gonna hit you across your eye real quick. It is like that expensive shit. Rare that you can never touch. Have some, hurt your mind. I'm gonna tell you about these niggas named Larry and Richard. Man, they was a bust. They always like to nag and think that we were somehow so tied, but couldn't even tie shoes. So how could I lose? No brains? How can I give to you? Hearts broken? Tell me something else that will make me want to stay. Because this shit you giving, it's child's play. It's giving Legos. I got a lot of those. I make cartoons out of those, and you're one of them. The first one I made. Bitch, you thought that we were somehow soul tied, but you laid in a grave long time ago. I just thought you should know. And Larry, listen, you thought because you were famous or you were going somewhere that I needed to chase you like a dog, but you forgot, bitch, who I am. I command armies. I sit up straight. I move with precision. That means I don't come in late. Bitch, I was early. I sat back in the cut. You didn't know what this was to bring, and I had to tell you this. You are deranged. You are deranged because you thought that you had me in a position where I had to beg. Nigga, I would never. And if I have to do it on my own, nigga, I'm grown. I will make it. Because I'm a rubber band that pops back every time forward is the timeline I'm on. Frequency too high for you to even wave on. Like, I didn't even understand why I thought I needed you at all. Smart boy. But you never knew that your shit never stuck like glue. Nigga, I never needed you. I tapped in and I didn't even need to watch a video, man. How does that sound? You calling now, asking me, do I need you around? Luggage. Packed you away a long time ago. Took your ass to the Salvation Army, though. That's how much I needed you. So, anybody that's like Larry, no, nigga, slime. All of you hoes are trash, and I put you behind. So, try it again.
Trash. Bye, Larry. Hmm. The one, Sherry the poet, Geneva, all them. Yeah, that's her. She don't be on here, just like most of y'all downstairs. She only over here for me. But she be on TT. Catch her at my sister's house tomorrow, probably, maybe. Yeah, her name Sherry the poet over there. Because, she ran up out of here without giving her own spiel. That's the only time I'm going to let it slide. Poetic, I see you. Stay right there. But the face on the flyer, I see you already in Miami coming back upstairs. Stay right there, Poetic. How's everybody in the building?
Hi.
Like, so soon? Hello, welcome back.
Hey, that was quick. So you know what I do when I'm laying downstairs?
Snap. She done wrote something else, maybe two.
Just one for right now. So I gave a different take on the topic for my homework.
Homework.
Give her her roses. Give her her roses.
While I'm here,
And
I want
her
my rose.
roses.
Thank
Listen, she likes flaming hearts and her roses and her rubies.
rubies.
Rubies, yeah.
But you got
See,
to be level 25
I
in rubies.
remember, I remember. But definitely give her roses because son deserves all the damn roses in the world because she is her. So I named this the day fear lost custody of my name.
Wait, what?
The day fear lost custody of my name.
Okay. I heard something totally different.
All right. Fear still sends postcards. They arrive folded into ordinary afternoons, hidden inside missed calls, doctors' offices, empty bank accounts, silences that stretch larger than they should. Fear still knows my address, still shows up wearing familiar faces, still drags its fingernails across old wounds like somebody's checking if a grave is occupied. But here's what fear never accounted for: I'm standing in the aftermath, not the movie version, the real aftermath, the kind where the crowd has already gone home, where applause cannot reach, where nobody is handing out medals for making it through another week. The kind where your spirit is sitting on the edge of itself, holding pieces of its own mind like shattered stained glass, trying to remember what shape it was before impact. I know that territory. I've slept inside storms so long, lightning started feeling like family. I've carried grief until my shoulders look like they belong to somebody twice my age. I've watched my thoughts turn against me, watched entire futures collapse before breakfast, watched hope get dragged through mud, through blood, through disappointment, through unanswered questions that sat in my chest like rusted railroad spikes. And still, something inside me refused burial. Explain that. Explain how a spirit keeps breathing after being introduced to every version of breaking. Explain how the mind can become a crime scene and still grow gardens between the caution tape. Explain why I'm still here. Because fear has statistics. Fear has had evidence. Fear had receipts. Fear pointed at every mistake, abandonment, betrayal, closed door. Every night I cried into darkness until my eyes felt like they were carrying oceans. Fear built an entire courtroom, presented exhibits, called witnesses, cross examined my worth and faith. Faith didn't even defend itself. Faith simply stood there, like a mountain watching a tantrum, like sunrise watching a threat, like gravity, certain, unbothered, ancient. Fear screamed, "Look at everything you could lose." Faith replied, disrespectful. Look at everything that couldn't kill you. And suddenly the room changed because I remembered. I remember dragging my heart across miles of devastation and arriving with a pulse. I remembered being reduced to ash and discovering sparks hidden underneath. I remembered every chapter that tried to become my ending, every diagnosis, every departure, every disappointment, every person who mistook my kindness for weakness, every moment I wanted to disappear from my own reflection, every moment I questioned whether tomorrow deserved my effort. Yet here I stand, breathing still, a living contradiction to every prediction. Warfare where? Show me, point to it. Is that the wreckage? The wreckage became testimony. Is it the scars? The scars became language. Is it the grief? The grief became fuel. Is that the darkness? The darkness became contrast. Warfare where? I'm looking around. All I see are defeated weapons asking each other what happened. Fear promised my collapse. Instead, it accidentally introduced me to my endurance. Fear tried to convince my spirit that drowning was inevitable. Faith taught me I had been growing gills the entire time, and that realization, it split me open because I spent years thinking encouragement, never being afraid. What a lie. What a lie. Courage is standing knee deep in terror while choosing movement anyway. Faith is seeing the cliff and still stepping. Faith is carrying a shaking mind across a burning landscape and refusing to abandon it there. Faith is holding your own face while it's covered in tears and whispering, "We're still going. We're still going." Faith is refusing to become a eulogy while your pulse is still writing. So understand me clearly. I am not standing here because fear disappeared. It still visits, still knocks, still tries to handle, still circles, still whispers, but fear is standing outside now, outside, because faith changed the locks. And tonight, in the aftermath, I am walking through the ruins, collecting every broken thing fear left behind, not to mourn it, to build with it, brick by brick, bone by bone, breath by breath, until the very evidence of what tried to destroy me becomes proof that faith beat my fears again and again and again. And when history asks what happened here, tell them fear arrived fully armed. Tell them it came expecting a funeral. Tell them it found a pulse. Tell them it found a spirit that refused surrender. Tell them it found faith. And that was the end of that argument. Oh,
Period. We're still
period.
going. We're
Yep,
still going.
yep, 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 yep,
Hmm.
yep, yep, yep. I don't know. I don't know if I have another one. Should I go back downstairs? I know there's other people in the queue, so I'm gonna go back downstairs and come back here
Go
again.
back downstairs for now. And for the other faces on the flyer, I have y'all for me to call y'all back upstairs. Tonight is y'all house, so y'all can come up here as many times as y'all want to. Marty, uh, Geneva, the one, Ebony. Don't make me call y'all. I know how to find all y'all. All right, Marty, hold on. I know I called you right now, but hold on. Let poetic get his home smoke right now. Hey, you.
What up, Bless?
Hello. Take your sip of
Hello,
drink.
hello.
Hey, before you start,
Hmm.
get it all off before you start.
I got you. I'm ready.
Hey.
I'm ready. Shout out to everybody in the live. I go by the name Official Poetic. Y'all can find me on my website, officialpoetic.com. Music, poetry. 2 books on the way. New music dropping soon. Appreciate the support. This one right here is called Faith Beat Fears Everywhere. Homework for you. Y'all ready? All right. I said, in a world of abundance, I learned that life is shaped by choices. Every closed door was a lesson. Every setback had a voice. My faith became a joyful noise, louder than the doubt what could ever be, because the giant in front of me was never bigger than the God in me. I had to overcome, I had to push, had to pray with something for something to happen. While the enemies studied my weakness, heaven was planning my advancement, built from resilience, strengthened, strength through sacrifice. The pain was a classroom, the pressure became advice. Every test carried a testimony. Every trial taught truth. I lost some things chasing purpose, but gained wisdom in my youth. Learned to trust the process when I couldn't see the way, because the waymaker was paving. People asked how I survived a storm. I told them faith is a warfare. And if faith beat my fears everywhere, then tell me, where is warfare? When fear when fear tries to camp out, faith builds a fortress like home. When doubt tries to breathe, prayer steals the air. So I stand on purpose, refusing to retreat. The battle around me may seem, but victory lives beneath my feet. Abundance isn't what I have, it's knowing God will always care. Faith beat my fears everywhere. So tell me, warfare where? That's my piece.
Mm-hmm. And happy belated birthday. His birthday was on Monday, y'all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I go by the name Official Poetic. You can find me online, officialpoetic.com, TikTok, Official Poetic. Stream on here, Spicy Talk Dark Hours nightly, usually around 10, 11 o'clock. Spicy Talk Dark Hours. I see you, Betty. What's up? Creative, I see you. Appreciate you for having me. Blessing. You already
Appreciate
know.
you for being here.
Thank y'all.
See you later. So for my face, I can't see. Can y'all see me now? Did y'all close out the whole app? Ebony and Marty close out the whole tag in his live nightly. Anytime he online. You still can't see me? That's crazy. Like the whole, not just come out of my live, like X out the whole, like swipe up, like swipe up the whole app, like close the whole app out. Sheesh. This is What's the Word Poetry. What's up, Only? Season 8, Episode 9. If you just pulling up, y'all miss some amazing poets that have been upstairs already. So get ready to hear some more poetry. Marty. Can you
back
see
a
me? I
little
see
bit.
you.
Yeah, I can see. I always can see, which is shocking because I'm always blind. I had to take out my contacts so I could see the phone because my eyes are older now. So I was like, I had to take my contacts out to put the glasses on. I was like, Lord, make it work, but it worked. All right, I'm gonna get this last poem out because I need to go to bed. I gotta get up early tomorrow, and
I
I've
got
been sipping wine.
not the wine.
Yeah, it's wine, just a little bit. All right, this one is called Broken. One of my favorite pieces.
Hold on, right? So since you about to go, you could do that piece, right?
Oh,
But before you go, you gotta do my favorite.
what's
So do
that?
Broken and then do Skip Me.
Okay, I got you. I guess I gotta dust the dust off of it a little bit. All right. All I got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time. All I got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for broken clocks that don't tick or tock. Broken clocks that don't tell tales like time spun like threads. Heavy like dread submerged under shower heads. I ain't got no time to keep. Even when broken clocks stop, even when broken hands stand still under faces, unevenly protecting me from whatever I'm searching for, stopping me as time continues, pausing as I pulsate my heartbeat, pulsating within my ears where I can still hear beats, my own beats, and survivor guilt sets in. Sometimes I don't feel like myself like a fancy feline, and this vessel of mine possessed, spiraling out of control like a supposedly drunk driver, unable to focus or see the road ahead. Now, walking has been on my agenda lately. Memories of days walking out my front door, my anger and frustration rolling with me, feet pounding the pavement, breath in sync, music blared across eardrums to drown out the tears that roll down my cheeks. The first time I walked like this, I never knew it to be one of many. Thinking there got to be better options and my energy depleted halfway to a decent destination. The next time became my repeated pattern. Always when he left me disappointed. Always when my thoughts no longer wanted to lie down and sleep. Always when my... I lost it. Always when my thoughts no longer wanted to lie down and sleep. Walking helped my mental and physical appearance. But walking away never seemed to solve the puzzle I left sitting right there where I left it. Walking left cracks within the shoes I cherished, each time growing more and more broken. I honestly never noticed until those very shoes lost their soul. And it's how I realized each time I walked away, I was walking away from what my soul needed in order to heal, to grow, to become who I am meant to be. I could tell you to walk a while in broken shoes, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because even if you throw them away, you still wind up with shit you still have to dissect. Bridges you didn't break, plates you can't put back together again, pieces looking for its perfect piece to feel whole again. And then I think of the reason why I write. It has no rhyme or reason. It's not seasonal. It's not easily explainable. It's like breathing when your breathing is restricted. It's intentional without being intentional. It's like crossing a bridge and never knowing if it's the longest in this world's history. It's broken clocks and broken shoes, mosaic pieces. It's the one place my soul doesn't need permission to breathe. Broken. Whew. It had a little broken part in there. I was like, oh, where did it go?
Hold on,
I
Rick.
think,
I think the live might have froze.
uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. It didn't.
Okay.
It did.
All right. Let me see if I still got skip me in me.
You better.
She like, I'm waiting. All right.
You ain't see what Creative said? Definitely skip me. Okay. You better get themselves. Better jog
Right.
it in there.
I better jog it in there. All right. If you're the type of man that has to test a woman to see if she's a keeper, skip me. I passed every test 10 times over and been overqualified. See, it's not arrogance. I know my worth. No one had to fill my head. I don't have to represent the perfect figure, cook the perfect dinner, give head, do tricks in bed, or hang out shower curtains. I given the best of me, done everything expected of me, and still received the short end of the stick. Side chicks seem to have it better because they don't have to put up with your bullshit. I mean, they say it's better to be the mean chick, aka wifey, but I can't see how when he can't respect himself enough to cherish what is considered once in a lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. No hard feelings. Feelings? Oh, who does she think she is? Badu. By you entertaining the next chick who want to be your other chick, watering down the relationship, mixing it with toxic connections, multiple souls intertwined, and you wonder why your soul misaligned. Smoking blood to unlock your mind, you question your own worth, but you want a woman you don't have to argue with. Honey. I'm fighting my own demons. I don't want to have to fight yours too. By you taking in everyone else inner demon, confusing your guardian angel that the only way to expel that negative energy is through anxiety, depression, and panic attacks and quiet spaces. I hope I ain't finding any more surprises in your closet like another side chick. I want to let you know I'm the beauty through and through, inside and out, and even the ones where I worked this last nerve, double back a time or two. Or will at least say, are you really sure? Sure as a $10 bill spent on a hood bag of weed back in my day. Is it still $10? Joint smoke, joint to the point elevating above my bed and being high enough to touch the sky will not convince me to sign on the dotted line. To fill a position that is beneath my heritage. When I speak, my ancestors rise from my vocal cords and spread like brush fire. So if you're the type of man that has to test a woman to see if she's a keeper, skip me. And that's what I did. Ooh, Lord, skip me. Was it me? Lord. So I tighten up because my I got to the end. I got to the end. I don't know what happened. The woman sees she's a keeper. Skip me. I'm done. You want to go downstairs?
Marty, y'all. First face on the flyer. Marty Miss M&M's. Okay. Montbot and friends in the headquarters. I'm gonna need y'all to chill out. Cause y'all doing too much. My faces just want to come over here. Right. And it just be popping out of nowhere. We be cool, we be calm, we be chilling. And then it'll be like, here. And let you get the whole piece. And then it just, and they know we recording. So shout out to the video man, Lockwave, the flyer man, Lockwave. Okay, if y'all don't got him favored, then make sure y'all favor him. Lockwave, say something so they can favorite you. I don't care if y'all don't use this app. Fave him anyway. Him right there. Fave him. He can use the fave. Lockwave for top badge. Thank you. Thank you. Well, anywho, back to my face on the flyer. Miami, stay right there because it's back on the one. Because she was quick earlier. Yeah.
So funny because I was not expecting it. I thought somebody else was in line before me.
Yeah, nope, it's on you.
It's okay. As the world turns, it's amazing how the world turns, how people never learn. So, backbiting and stabbing would be those. See, you gave me this look like, bitch, if you don't get it together. And I couldn't keep it together.
I'm just looking. Geneva.
Whew. Come on now.
Started
It's
from the top.
amazing. Okay, go ahead. It's amazing how the world turns and people never learn. Backbiting and stabbing someone in the back is one of the same. That kind of behavior can be that kind of behavior can bring a weak woman or a strong man to his knees. Seeing paths and timelines that never seem to align wake me up and remind me of the power that I carry inside. Most High, wisdom and knowledge I seek, let it meet and overflow my feet. Rich, sweet, raw, uncut truth drip on these pages. No, and every stage I hit, it seems to be amazing because the group that I am with is fire. They always spit, and I can't tell no lie. Every woman has been fire. If you seem to not understand that they walk a walk that they can only talk the talk that they bring, and every single time it makes a melody that brings a song that we all can sing. Greatness brings purpose, and purpose came with pressure. Like diamonds, they shine in any type of weather. It doesn't matter because before diamonds could shine, they had to be under pressure. And that's what they come with is pressure, fire. A hellfire storm. Don't you understand? Ring the alarm because it's not just phenomenal energy. It is the power that they bring through every single spoken word, and the vibe was absolutely high. Every time a blessing has a program, you have to remember come as you are. Vibration has to be higher than the stars. Amazing, bring, and sit back with your shoes on or off, but come with respect because there's nothing less. Stay hydrated at your best and wave. That's that piece. Thank you.
Thank you.
God, I can't. Damn, man, I can't get out of here. Shit, I got out of here quick last time.
It's that stay. The one y'all, Shiver the poet. My face on the flyer. Ooh, my Lou. Please stay right there. I'm gonna let Miami back upstairs. Stay right there, please, my Lou. Stay right there. Poetry husband, stay right there. Miami. That was
Hey, Gridhead.
You guys, first of all, the faces on the fire are freaking phenomenal.
All of y'all.
I'm just very, I'm grateful to be in the same space as all y'all for real. So I'm gonna share one more poem before I hop over and do my stream for the night to recap my night. It's been a blessing and an honor to be here again as returning face. I lost count of how many times. Is that the break?
Who is keeping count? You live here.
No, I mean I appreciate the compliment, thinking that I'm a brag. That's a first. That's the first. Never been called that, but all right. Um, this is my reintroduction piece for those who don't know me, who knew me but thought they knew me. I'm about to school y'all real quick. At you, bless you. This is entitled. This is entitled. I am returning to myself with matches in my mouth. I'm gonna say the title again.
11:11. Hello.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. This is entitled. I am returning to myself with matches in my mouth. Here we go. My name is the sound a locked throat makes when it finally learns it was never built to be a cage. My name is the first lungful after years of breathing through keyholes. My name is Amethyst. And before you applaud, before you call this confidence, before you mistake this radiance for something effortless, understand I've spent entire seasons shrinking myself into punctuation marks. I became an ellipsis, three little dots, a woman forever trailing off, a woman forever leaving room for everyone else's sentence. I learned how to fold my brilliance into until it fit inside other people's comfort. Learned how to apologize for taking up air. Learned how to carry my own disappearance like it was a family heirloom. There were years when my poems arrived at my doorstep and found nobody home. Years when every line I wrote felt like a funeral procession. Years when I watched my own reflection stand in the distance with crossed arms asking, how many more versions of abandonment are you willing to become? And I wish I could tell you that awakening arrived just in sunlight. It didn't. It arrived looking like collapse, like crying in rooms where the walls knew my name, like staring at blank pages that refused to lie for me anymore, like realizing the loudest silencing was never coming from the outside. It was living beneath my own skin, a tenant, paying rent with self doubt. And then something impossible happened. Women found me. Not women. Constellations wearing skin. Women who saw me standing knee deep in my own ashes and called me beautiful anyway. Women who handed me pieces of myself I didn't realize I dropped. Women who looked at my scars and read them like sacred literature. Women who reminded me that friendship can be glorious. I don't know. Women who reminded me that friendship can be a lighthouse, that sisterhood can be a life raft, that sometimes healing arrives through another woman's laughter, through another woman's embrace, through another woman's unwavering declaration, take your place. And I wept. Because nobody tells you how devastating it is to finally be loved without having to audition for it. Nobody tells you how earth shattering it feels when people celebrate your voice instead of competing with it. How terrifying, how beautiful, how revolutionary to be witnessed, to be chosen, to be welcomed without conditions, without performance, without shrinking, without disappearing. And somewhere between those embraces and those open mics and those late night conversations and those soul deep connections, my poetry came back. Not as a visitor, as blood returning to a sleeping limb, as fire remembering its occupation, as a language that had been waiting for me to stop abandoning myself. And suddenly, words were no longer obligations, they became liberation. Every poem became a jailbreak. Every stanza became bolt cutters. Every metaphor became a key. Every performance became a declaration that my existence requires nobody's permission. Do you hear me? I deserve to be here just as much as anyone. My voice belongs in the room. My story belongs in the room. My grief belongs in the room. My joy belongs in the room. My laughter, mistakes, my becoming, all of it belongs. I am done standing at the edge of my own life waiting for invitation. I am the RSVP. I am the invitation. I am the arrival. And maybe that's the greatest lesson. Maybe finding your voice has very little to do with speaking. Maybe it's about believing your spirit deserves amplification. Maybe it's about standing face to face with every version of yourself that thought she was finished and introducing her to the woman who kept going because my story isn't over. Matter of fact, it feels like it has finally begun. The chapters ahead are stretching their arms. The pages are breathing. The ink is awake. And this version of me, this version carries herself differently. There is an understanding now, a rootedness, a knowing, a woman who no longer mistakes her survival for living, a woman who no longer hands strangers the pen to her narrative, a woman who has learned that her voice is neither burden nor accident. It is inheritance. It is birthright. It is evidence. It is proof that every attempt to diminish me failed. Look at me. I am standing. Look again. I am smiling. Look deeper. I am becoming. And if you listen carefully, you can hear the sound of an entire lifetime opening its fists. This is my reintroduction. I am the woman who found joy waiting outside her own language. I am the woman whose sisters helped stitch sunlight back into her spirit. I am the woman who stopped asking whether she deserved space and started occupying it. I am the woman returning to herself, with matches in her mouth, with galaxies in her chest, with poems blooming from places that once carried storms, and I have arrived with every piece of me, at last, every piece. Poem. Thank you again, Sam. I love y'all. You guys can catch me on all socials. Tickety Talk is just Amethyst without anything. IG is LADIIAMETHYST93. So if you guys want to catch more of me, that's where you guys can find me. If you're in the Jersey area, hit me up. I'll be out here. I'm back in the streets. I'm back outside. I love y'all so much. Also, stay tuned. Big news is coming. I can't tell y'all yet, but it's coming. I love y'all so much.
Love you, love you. Thank you. Miami. Amethyst to y'all. Miami to me. Hey, don't forget that. My face on the flyer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Y'all are here for What's the Word Poetry, Season 8, Episode 9. And the theme of the night is My Faith Will Always Beat My Fears. Warfare Where. But I'm going to move right along because we got some blanks in the box. Now, I have got to know that we going in order now. All my faces done went. Okay, we still waiting on one face to possibly show up. He might be on his way. But I see all of y'all, so I'm going in the order who requested the box. And as I said, it's on my Lou. Mr. 777. It's all you. Mr. Eminem.
Hey, bro. How we living? How we feeling?
Blessed, amazing, grateful, thankful.
Good, good,
Welcome
good,
home.
good, good. Um, Pleasure to be amongst the living. And I'm not gonna use that.
Look, and your
Uh,
friend, your buddy right there too. She in the box waiting too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what to do,
She
man?
right after you. Mm-hmm.
Mm, that's wild business. I'm just gonna appreciate it. Most definitely appreciate it. Um, I got the words.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, happy belated birthday to you too, Mr. Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. Y'all see him, Mr. Juneteenth over here.
appreciate it.
Lay way to Poet God. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we can do with these. And then this, what was the theme again? It's what with your fears?
My faith will always beat my fears.
Okay,
Warfare where?
okay.
Mm.
And then you got praying. Okay, okay.
Yeah, them
That's
fears was trying to pop out.
I see you. I see you. Appreciate all y'all. Most definitely appreciate y'all. Um, mm, 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 mm. Bumba. All right. So what happened was um I don't really believe there's much in this world or life that I fear. Yet I can't admit what I fear is me. I feel that my choices will continue to lead me down paths of you're giving way too much grace. But see, my faith is always speaking upon me constantly, like just love, just love, just love, just love, just love. I mean, there'll be joyful moments, and of course, there'll always be rain. Whole lot of noise, a lot of things you gotta overcome, and well, I guess that's why they say that faith should show resilience. But see, the problem I have is I'm willing to put myself through things that I shouldn't just to prove to you that love exists. I've tested myself through trials constantly, and trust me, the trust for some reason really doesn't even exist. I know at some moment you'll abandon love because it was lust. And see, my choices always look for chances after chance after chance after chance. I continue to give because I seek that abundance. So I give. See, I fear that I'll drive me into another wall, unforgiven, and this time God will not be forgiven. To prove that even on the last ounce of energy that even exists within me, life does not matter. You can have it. Will yours be better? Will it prove that everything you seek through the fairy tales, there is a happy ending, even though they never tell you what happens in the next chapter? So you fell in love with the idea. I tested every version of me to be the perfection of a being that you once seen. I mean, she even told me she always thought I was Superman, but never questioned the things that I went through that hurt loose. It was cool. See, they just happened to you. That's why I've found myself, as they say, faith, riding on a thin line of a string. And any other time, I know exactly how I respond. Quiet within the tongue, silent, don't say much. Let them believe you be the fool that they think you are. Smile if you must. Because see, love loves love even when love doesn't love back. See, that never means to stop loving, because if love is in you, love will forever exist. To be in love breeds love, and love is nothing but love. So if you don't know nothing about it, then
What? I think he got a call, y'all. I think she called him to tell him she loved him. Cause the sound went out. So she better had called to tell him she loved him. Okay. She better had called to tell him she loved him. Cause yeah, if she don't, I'ma stick his partner on her. Cause here she go. Hi, poetry queen.
Ah, all right.
That's his
I was
partner right
sitting there
there.
typing. All right.
She his partner. Hey, girl.
All
Hey.
right. Poetically, don't try to get me in no trouble. Don't get me in no trouble.
I don't mean
Poetically.
like that. You his partner in poetry.
Thank you very much. I likes my life and I likes mine. Mm. Okay. I was trying to read him, but all right. I'll just have to. All right. Pull it off best I
That
can.
he wasn't pouring his heart out to her.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Not that wasn't for her.
No, it sure was not. No, no. Mm-mm. More power to. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Anywho,
Right on. So I'm gonna try and answer it anyhow, but in a different way. Okay. You've been balancing faith and fear since you got here. Your little beautiful face, looked me in the face and told me we've got a lot to face. So I had a lot of facts, faithful facts to put on the plate. As I held you in my arms, I looked at you down, and I already had faith hitting solid ground. I had to plead to all my mothers in the background, telling them this will be another baby that I won't have to plead through the ground. As I look around, the doctors look at me and tell me, he looks pretty for Brown. I rock my baby every single night by the window, hoping to God that he hears me every single time he cries. I mean, he hits the trees with what I used to call the oceans and the seas. Some people saw them as tears. They say watering the plant makes them grow even stronger, but who knew that I would have to cry on my little boy to know him that you won't be somebody's loner. As I laid him down, I kept praying to God, please don't let him hit the ground. I mean, I know he likes to be on the playground, but I don't want the ground to play with him. He's just a little black boy whose story has just begun. As they teach us in church, it's not fear we want to say hello to, but faith from within. And I've been pleading with God, where is this end part? Before it becomes an end. How much more do I have to tell my little black boy that he's not a toy, but he is someone to be with, enjoy, but I don't want him to be the one that they say we don't want him no more. Like he's become rust. Or like the old school days where the old school became the old school more than the new school knew the school of faith that we didn't have much growing up past the church pews. I tried to look my boys in the face and tell them that the faith that lays with you. They look back at me and laugh and say, don't they say that fear comes from you too? As I held my belly tighter than I thought I would, as I held my shirt, I thought it would feel more like wood than it would anything else. A little boy looks back at me and tells me, Mommy, you don't have much to be worried about because I've been here to protect you since Daddy thought it wouldn't be something he could do. I looked my little boy back in the face and told him, that's not your place. I need you to sit still and not worry about growing up in somebody else's space. Little boy, you've grown now. I've gotten old. I'm sitting in my rocking chair wondering how many times that I had to sell the house more than I've sold my soul. Look at me again and tell me, but Mama, we've got this under control. I tell you, baby, we ain't God. My mind goes in many different places, little boy, and I've been holding you like I've been holding that little toy. But I had to realize there was more than you, just that smile that you made with me, and I was filled with more joy than anybody could even make me, like that candy I used to give you, almond joy. You found it quite funny because it rhymed a lot with what I used quite often, and I tell you, joy has more fulfillment in my body than anything else. Just look at me and tell me I was something else. I say, you've got an old soul walking around in you. Who knew that it would be mine walking with you too? I would just sit down with him sometimes, tell him it's okay to be afraid, but don't make fear your bedtime story, baby. Because you've got plenty more to do than have that fear run through you. I know faith has been hard to hold on to, but God has a way of testing you better than you think He do. We would laugh all the time and tell each other how God has that great sense of humor, but I wish He would tell us what is so funny about this life we've got. When they never let us live more than survive. We're no cats, but somehow we've made it 19 times. Boom.
There ain't nothing funny about it. Okay. And I keep trying to tell him my plans, and he keep telling me, ha ha, think again.
He'd be like, oh, you thought I wasn't
And
listening.
look what
It's
he said, look
okay.
what he said, look what he said.
Thank you.
Don't make me make y'all come upstairs together tonight, right now.
Well, actually, he'll tell you he we made a plan, we made a deal. It was not assigned when or where. And I was like, all right, just give me an assignment. He's like, all right, I got you.
Mm-hmm. Please do that book on this homework, cause all right, y'all gotta help me, cause y'all know I'm new to this book business. hmm Only I'm gonna start sending you this homework too. Since you want to come upstairs, you're gonna have to bring some homework in here. Okay, you're gonna have to figure out how to get you this homework, cause yeah.
I got another
But
one, but I'll wait for him to come back up and
all
finish.
right, okay. Got yeah. Skittles, if you want the homework, you better ask. You better ask. You better ask Marty for the homework if you want it, Skittles. But yes, ma'am. Come back. Don't disappear.
Yeah, yeah, I won't.
Right.
I'll be here.
Always. Surprisingly, not surprisingly, because my face on the fly got seniority. So Ebony is back on you, boo boo. So the rest of y'all just hold on. Cause
I'm back.
hi, welcome back. Give me 1 second. Only don't do that in here. Come here and be yourself. Take these words and make them work for what you have to say with them. Don't worry about what nobody else in here got to say, because everybody in here got a different story to say with these words. Everybody in here got a different statement. Everybody in here got something to say that's not what the last. Even if it can relate, it will never be the same. So don't worry about what they did. Come in here and do your own thing, cause you next. So if you got an Instagram or something, we gonna have to figure out how to get you these words, cause you gonna have to participate in the homework. But anywho, my face on the flyer. Miss Ebony the goddess. It's back upstairs.
All right, all right. Well, I'm gonna just get back into it. One of the ones that I did as the team piece with Burn Beautiful was Wasted. So I'm gonna try to do the extended version, but we did like a shortened version for the slam. So I don't know which version you're gonna get till I start spitting. I'm gonna try to do the extended though.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah.
As women, we get wasted on your words, inebriated from promises you never intended to keep, so intoxicated for one night of ecstasy that we exchange the protection of our equator for pillow talk. Then we become lovesick, knocked up as you learn black magic, disappearing be your favorite trick, leaving us to perform the role of parenthood as you continue pulling snow bunnies from your hat. I guess the $40 you left on the dresser was just compensation. $1 for every week I would carry your baby to term, only to return home alone. But I am not your tragedy, and nor is my body. Feeling like a waste of time as women carry the burden. Wasted opportunities weighing down our lives with the baggage broken men dumped on our doorstep, you see. Dogging out women ain't nothing new. Our backbone has become just another boner, and it's thrown in our faces every time we say no. Now we've become the foundation. Missionary has become more synonymous to lifting up our men and speaking life into him, so he takes what he wants. But what's femininity if I can't give you a baby? Streams stealing away in the rivers of our mind when I no longer have the right to choose. Watching you roll versus wade in the water. My body doesn't even belong to me anymore. And here you are, protesting the lives we never gave a chance to survive because you need more target practice. But I'm a bad person, right? So what does that make you? Wasted clips discarded in the same bodies that are shot with their hands held high, knees large to our necks until there's nothing left but death in our eyes when sleep no longer feels safe and waking up the next day becomes the surprise. But no, these aren't the laws you feel compelled to overturn. Maybe we just got caught up in the crossfire, burned by the flame of social injustice, not meant to finally make us understand our own importance, to become more aware, awaken to the reality that if we don't value our temples, men will never acknowledge our queendoms as we return to center. Connected by the midriffs that hold it all together, Be it tradition or trend, passion or fashion, fertility or divinity, adornment be the weapon we use to reclaim our femininity. We layer our base with colorful strands of goddess energy. So let these beads be a language of their own. Frequency raised by the vibrations of our ways. She's been wound to the wounds and silenced women for far too long. Packing peace, prosperity, and protection from the confinement of these beads. Talking that talk while we walk that walk. It's time to make some noise round here. Twerking to the beat of our own drums. These childbearing hips were created to move and shake. Earthquakes be the way we make a statement. So remove those chains and let's get wasted. Because we've already wasted enough energy. So yeah, I got the short version.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
was that piece you did that one time where you did the lady version and did you had the male version too, or that was a different piece?
That was a different piece. But
Okay.
it's similar. This
Yeah,
is was
it gives that.
yeah, it definitely is similar. That was Ebony Speaks versus Ebony Listens. Mm-hmm.
See, I'm listening. Send me listening. See.
Yeah. This one was more so about fertility and how, for me, how you don't want us to have no babies. Let me say, you want us to have the babies, but it's only because you need something to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, because we gotta be careful on these apps.
Fuck these
But
people.
yeah, Roe versus Wade is so important, but it's really not for us. If it is, it's just because they need, you know what I'm saying, practice. Anywho, I know you requested grandma's hands. I ain't gonna lie, if I stay too much longer, I'm gonna be asleep. Next time you try to pull me up. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you grandma's hands. After I take my bath, if y'all still in here and I still got a little energy, I might come back.
You know what, I'll let you get a slide this time because I know you
Okay.
tired.
Yeah.
I appreciate you though.
Thank you. All
After
right,
you
guys.
before
So
you go. Mm-hmm.
This is this is Sin's favorite piece of mine. This is one of my favorite piece of mine. This is probably one of my most requested poems ever. Yeah, it is the most requested. So this is Grandma's Hands, and it will be on my next album. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, hopefully by the end of the year, I'm gonna have this album done, and this will definitely be on there. So this next album is definitely gonna be a masterpiece. Grandma's aunts clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's aunts played the tambourine so well. Grandma's aunts used to issue out a warning. She said, "Baby, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes up in that grass." Grandma's and you know, it was always something special about my grandmother's hands. It was as if anything she touched became instantly infused with love, and everybody loved my grandmother. She was the apple of our eyes. It was her nature, and she used it to plant a garden of us. Seeds were even sown into her food. I mean, you could literally taste our family tree embedded within her pies. But her sweet potato pies, those were my favorite. And I remember her love was deeply rooted in God, careful to harvest the purest love of our Heavenly Father. And I remember that she had praying hands, right? How she'd use those hands to dig down in the dirt to ask God to protect the loved ones. I remember how she'd get down on bended knee and call his name daily. How she'd speak Psalm 23. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And I remember after she'd finished, how she'd raise her hands to the heavens and shout, "Thank you, Lord." Grandmas and soothe the local unwed mothers. Grandmas aunts used to ache sometimes as well. Grandmas aunts Used to lift her face and tell her, she said, baby, grandma understands that you really love that man. Put yourself in Jesus' hands, grandma's hands. Those were the good old days. But Ma's gone on now. And somehow every time I look down at my hands, I still see Ma's hands. For the same hands that prepared dinner every Sunday has now prepared the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. For every inch of my body that's been graced by her hands have leaded me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Covered me as he restoreth my soul. Thou anoint my head with oil every night as her hands greased my scalp before bedtime. My cup runneth over from the faucet water that still hydrates my soul from Ma's peace cup. She is my bridge of love, safely leading me back to the hands of my Savior, my earthly connection to heaven's gates as he leaded me beside still waters. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. For the layer of love she prayed for still resides within the soil of my soul. But Ma's gone on now. And somehow God knew that of all the things she left behind, that it would be her hands that I needed most to find my way back to him. Back to his hands. Back to his love. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Grandma's aunts used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's aunts picked me up each time I fell. Grandma's aunts, boy, they really came in handy. She said, Maddie, don't you whoop that boy. What you wanna spank him for? He didn't drop no apple core, but I don't have grandma anymore. When I get to heaven, I'll look for grandma's hand.
I just love to hear you sing that piece. Like I just love your voice
I
so
appreciate you.
much.
And then my son done woke up,
And woke the
scared
kids,
the heck
and
out
woke
of
the
me.
kids up.
Yeah. But I had to give you what you asked for. So thank you as always for having me.
Thank you for having
Oh,
me.
and just to remind everybody, y'all can find me on everything is Ebony the Goddess, EBONYTHAGODDESS. And if you can't find me, make sure y'all come to What's the Word and ask Sin where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Still be tapped in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
find
Okay.
me.
Period.
I'm the link to all of the links.
Period.
Thank
But
you.
yes, thank you so much, love. I'm gonna
Okay.
skedaddle so I can go ahead and get in this tub.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
y'all have a great night.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ebony the Goddess, face on the flyer. Shout out to all my faces on the flyer. M's, Miss Marty, Amethyst, Ebony the Goddess, the one, Shira the Poet, Geneva, all of y'all. I don't think our fourth face, our fifth face, Pyro, gonna make it tonight because he had to work late, but the ladies held it down. But only, Jade, I see you. Diamond, I see y'all. Stay right there. Only, right now, it's on you only.
So now, hold on. How you gonna try to put this pressure on me, goddamn? You
Me?
know? Yeah.
If you, how about this, right? I make a deal with you.
No,
If you're
no,
not
no,
ready
no.
now, hold on. If you're not ready right now, you can reply to me 3 times in the inbox, and I can send you this homework, and you can put something together with this homework.
Oh no, no. I've been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been writing.
I remember you said that.
Yeah, my mind is real creative. So, I can put this thing together the right way. I know I can. And
Okay.
what I want to call this is the water is dry. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say the water is dry. It's no love. It's no motherfucking heartbeat no more. People don't give a fuck about you or what you're going through. Nobody cares because the water is dry. It's not neighbor looking out for neighbor, friend looking out for friend. It's you looking out for your fucking self because the water is dry. We ask and we pray and we try to love on God. And then we still feel like the water is dry until he come through and your cup fill up. And that's when you know, oh yeah, he the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because it we as human beings, we only see what we see and go through what we go through. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when God show up, he show up and he let you know I am the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the person, it's not about your neighbor, it's about the man up above. And if you don't believe in him, you're done, son, woman, or girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing for sure and two things for certain. I've been through this shit my whole fucking life. Been shot. I've been motherfucking car accidents, been stabbed, and all this other shit. But he let me know you're gonna be okay, son. Because I still had a purpose on this motherfucking earth. And I want to say this too. And this is all freestyle for me and for you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say this. I heard a lot of women on here tonight. And a lot of women been talking in hurt. They've been talking in hurt. They've been talking in doubt and fear of us because of what we do. I think it's stop loving on you and love on the person next to you. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because at the end of the day, when we stop doing that, our generation shuts the fuck off. And we see it already. And that's why these motherfuckers out here killing us now. Because we don't love each other. They killing us because we don't love each other. Let's love on us and let's change. Look at the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror. You got women out here shaking their booties online, and men out here pulling out guns online. Shit, man, fuck all that. What about the love? Where the love at? Can we do a little bit of that? Can you blow a kiss instead of sending a shot? Hey, only thing I'm saying, and I'm gonna end this with this: we all we got.
Thank you. Now go respond because I'm gonna start sending you this homework.
Uh, Look, that shit just was off the top of my mind.
I know. You heard what I said?
Say what now?
Go respond to that message that I sent you 3 times. You got to respond 3 times. I'm going to
Okay,
start sending you this homework.
all right, and I'll do that.
Okay. Thank you for
Hey,
sharing. I
hey,
appreciate
no,
you.
no, I thank you for letting me on your platform.
No problem. Thank you. My J, my J, my JX. Hello. Hello.
All right.
Last week face on the
Hi
flyer.
there.
Mhm.
Hmm?
Last week's face on the flyer, one of them. And the author of this right here. Mhm.
Hmm? Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it.
Well,
One of these days, I'm gonna get the nerve to ask you which is your favorite.
okay. And some
Not
pages
today.
to flip through. So I no, not today. Not today. Not yet.
Not today.
But hey, lady, hey.
Hey, I'm Jade X, and I'm not gonna do rain dance. I gotta do the homework first, Kay.
Mm.
Um, Jade X, and I am Jade X. I'm Lady Jade on Instagram. I'm Jade Bow, which is my mom's maiden name on Facebook, I believe. Um, and Jade X on TikTok. I had another account on there and I changed the name from Jade, Learn from Jade, and it's now my company name, Pin Express. So hopefully TikTok has approved the business account and we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
But I'm going to do this homework. It's called Faith Don't Flinch. Faith Don't Flinch. They asked me if faith beats fear every time, then where's the warfare? I smiled between my ears. The battlefield ain't always bullets. Sometimes it's beliefs. Sometimes the loudest gunshots never leave a shell. Sometimes the deepest cuts never break skin. Sometimes the enemy don't kick down your front door. He slips through your thoughts and starts to rearrange your furniture. Fear got a lease until faith serves the eviction notice. See, the devil don't always pull up with horns. Sometimes he sounds just like you. You ain't enough. You waited too long. You missed your chance. God must have skipped your name. Liar. Because I've buried too many versions of myself to let doubt resurrect one. See, fear got a loud mouth, but faith don't flinch. Faith don't blink. Faith don't backpedal. Faith don't fold. Faith squares up, looks impossibility dead in the eye and says, you first. Because every time life tried to write my obituary, God edited the manuscript. Every tear became testimony. Every scar became scripture. Every closed door became construction. Every setback became setup. And every time hell whispered, this is the end, heaven laughed. Baby, we're just getting started. So now I choose. I choose abundance over anxiety, choices over excuses, chances over comfort, faith over feelings, joyful noise over quiet quitting. Overcome before obstacles get comfortable calling my name. PUSH. Push. Pray until something happens. And if nothing changes tomorrow, pray. If nothing changes next week, pray. If all you got left is one cracked whisper, say it with me. Pray. Because prayer ain't fast food. It ain't microwave miracles. It's seed. It's soil. It's surrender. And harvest don't apologize for taking its time. Resilience is what happens when hell keeps throwing punches and heaven keeps teaching your spirit how to bob and weave. Sacrifice isn't losing something, it's making room for something greater. Tests don't expose your weakness, they introduce your strength. Trials don't mean God walked away, they mean he trusts what he already built inside you. Trust ain't walking because you see the whole road. Trust is taking the next step when all you've been given is enough light for one more foot. See those butterflies? Everybody celebrates those wings. Nobody applauds the cocoon. Everybody wants transformation. Ain't nobody signing up for isolation. But you can't fly wearing the skin you were supposed to outgrow. So let them doubt you. Let them gossip. Let them misunderstand you while they're talking, you keep walking. One prayer, one choice, one chance, one victory at a time. Because the war was never just outside, it was in my mind. The fear was loud, but my faith don't flinch. It don't panic, it don't negotiate, it don't ask permission for mountains it was born to move. So ask me again, if faith beats fear every time, where the warfare? I'll point to my head, then my heart, then heaven, and I'll tell you, the fight was in me, the strength was through me, but the victory was always belonged to God. That's why faith don't flinch. All power to the people. Jadex.
Yes, ma'am. Let that fire out, Miss Flame. Yes, sir. Whew.
My biggest strength, my best strength, sometimes my only strength to get me through is faith. And that's some real shit right there.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the enemy tried to take me out so many times, so many times, so many times. From 19 on up to last year. Seriously.
People.
So, actually, this year, I had a scare a few weeks ago. So let me just say, basically,
And look at you. God
look at
said no.
that's faith, and it don't flinch. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I really like this. I say that about every single prompt I get from you and Creative Soul. Uh, it's just it just ignites me because after I do one, I do like 5 or 6 more. So it just keeps me busy.
Thank you.
All righty.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate you. Hold on. I got you. All right, Diamond. Ain't been up here in a long time. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hello, hello.
Hey, my gorgeous saint, how you doing?
I'm well. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. How are you?
Doing really good. Yeah, I miss y'all. I haven't been on here in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do got makeup homework, and
Do you got tonight's homework?
yeah, I got tonight's homework as well.
Okay.
Um,
'Cause I still need to get my piece off, and we're gonna have to close out soon. Cause 12 o'clock is 2 minutes away, and we gotta let the video
for
play.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So, so this one is called Obituary of Fear.
Okay.
At 10:08. Here's lies, fear not always loud in life, but persistence and presence. A shadow that once learned my name and tried to answer when I called for courage. We met in the warfare of quiet hours, not on fields or picket fence of dust and banners, but in the unseen rooms of the mind and the jury of the court sentence of my last breath. Where thoughts learn to tremble before they learn to speak truth, fear arrived with noise discussed as wisdom, warning, rehearsing endings, counting losses before the story was written. It spoke and may be sharp as glass, and what life is, if heavy as a stone, or bricks of stone me. Yet even then it never learned how to output a single hope. It is survived by the faith of stubborn light that refused and intentions, a river that kept moving. Even when mountains stood in its way, abundance attends a mooring, not as wealth alone, but as breath returning after suffocation, as open skies after confinement, as seas remembering they were never meant to stay buried. Chances came as unseen visitors knocking softly on closed doors and choices. Choice became the scared turning point where the soul learned to step instead of retreat. Joyful remains an inheritance. Fear could not clean. A melody that rose anyway from broken places, a song learned in the ashes of what almost conquered me. Push, push. Prayer until something happens became the bilingual language of living. It's a walking testimony prayer like footsteps in dark hallways, like hands pushing against invisible stones, like breath refusing to surrender to silence. I'm a bullying survivor. Resilience was the final witness. It testifies that what is bends. It does not necessarily break, that storms do not own the tree they shake. Sacrifice attended service quietly as obituary that was created of me. A seed laid down in the trust, not knowing it was already becoming a harvest. Tests and trials still like waterstones along the path of memory. But trust remained the thread stretched through every unrevealing, and the waymaker was never absent. Not a distant name, but the one who wrote passages through fire, who turned dead ends into beginnings, who carved rivers through deserts directions. Faith stands now as a lion metaphor, a lamp that does not ask for proof of oil, a bridge that grows beneath each step taken, a trumpet tune of the melody of me, that does not wait for silence to declare victory. Fear is survived by overcoming, not in ignorancy, but as a arrival, so let it be recorded. Fear did not win the final word. It was an outlived by prayer, outgrown by trust, outshined by grace, diamond under pressure. And above the grace of grave of what once boned me, this remains written in eternal ink. My faith beats my fear every time. My faith beats my fear every time. My cry, my poetry speaks out loudly. Not because fear never came, but because it was never allowed to stay.
Not because fear never came, but because it was not allowed to stay. Say that shit. Say that shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew.
Appreciate you always having a platform for us to share our art, and y'all make sure y'all give her flowers. Tap the link, subscribe, get merch. I am wearing one of the merches right now.
They went right there.
So y'all just make sure y'all tap in with this queen, and salute to Juneteenth to everybody, and Sin always made a way for us. So salute.
Thank you, thank you,
Mm.
thank you. Okay. Make sure there are no blanks in the box. Hold on. Trying to hold out because we did get to a late start. So shout out to everybody who's still here, everybody who's been here. My face is on a flyer who came upstairs and did their thing. I don't know what this is. This is what's the word poetry. Season 8, Episode 9. And tonight's theme is, well, it's a new day now, but last night's theme. This week's theme. My faith will always beat my fears. Warfare way. So I'm forever grateful. And my faith will forever beat my fears because I know how it feels when you think all hope is gone, based off the trials or trouble that gets sent to test you. And oh, how during bad times we let the outside noise of the world make us feel like there is no resolution to momentary problems. But it's resilience and prayer that will always be what leads us back. And I don't know about anybody else, but I've had times when I cried so hard, I just wanted it to stop, like everything, just stop. And then I was finished letting my emotions out because that's all it was. I continued to push, prayed until something happened. Because who I pray to is the source of the source and has always been my way maker. He always gives chances, just like he grants forgiveness. And when you think there's no way, he'll always make many. But sometimes he'll make you wait a little just to test your trust in him. And we all know he likes to see if we remember who he is, because he is him, highly, immaculately magnificent God. So I will always overcome anything that tries to bring me down because he will always bring me back up. My first go to, not my last resort or the backup. And I don't care if I have to sacrifice those worldly things that don't do much but offer a temporary distraction anyway. Abundance is more than just things that are tangible. It's life, as every day is a present. It's family and friends, because life is better with good company. It's anything that you deem a blessing to you, and I have so many for which I am thankful. So my faith will always beat my fears, because I have yet to be given up on, and for that I am grateful, even in my moments of not showing it. I ask that I give thanks, and I give my thanks with a joyful noise, because that will be made as God is always good all the time. So warfare where it's a blessing. It's, that's my homework. Thank you. That was my homework. Okay. I got through it. Thank you, thank you. I need to work on it, but that was my homework. I got it done. Thank you, sis. Thank you, thank you. I made it, Joy. It spoke to you. Oh, thank you. I love when I speak to somebody. Because I be talking my I be talking for me, and then I never know who won't be feeling it, but I just speak my truth. I speak what I feel. I speak what I go through. You gotta take these words and make them yours. It's not just to use words, it's to bring out what it brings out. So thank all of y'all for who did the homework. Okay. Sis, you ready? Let's see. We started late, so we got a little extra bit of time because we started late, right, Lockway? Okay. Fade my video man. And right there, the flyer man too. Lockway. Okay. There's just a few still coming upstairs. I could okay. Okay. Hold on. I had my homework ready from last night from your live. Now I can't remember what I named it. Oh no. I know. I'm trying to find my homework from last night. I did it today. Hold on, never mind. I remember. How could I forget? It was my title. The I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. My bad. I know it's too quiet. Give me a second. Okay. I don't know what's going on right here with my notes. Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. I'm trying to find it. God, dang. What's up, Jamal? Hi, hi, hi. We still on poetry night, so that's what we got going on right now. This is crazy. Maybe it's not meant for me to read it tonight. What's up, buddy? Maybe it's just not meant for me to read it tonight. You got here late, sir. That is crazy. It's making me mad. Hello, sir. This phone making me mad. My notes is making me mad right now, y'all, because it's absolutely too quiet. But I'm trying to find that one piece that I don't know where it's at now. Okay, here we go. That's crazy how it's showing one phone. I got it. The big sip. A train of thoughts charging through my mind as I sit in perspective, stitching timelines of moments when I didn't ever see myself making it to my present. As hard times tend to trick us into thinking we have a hard life, making us forget all the times when everything was going absolutely right. Traveling wide roads with skips of joy, fully indulged in cotton candy flavored dreams, imagining just how sweet things could be again. Because I feel selfish at times, thinking maybe God doesn't see me, even though I know He saved me time and time again. But I can't help but to still ask at times, have my repents not outweighed my sins? Have my prayers have not been strong enough for the skies to want to listen? Or have I not been seen worthy enough for the granted of my heart's true desires and wishes? I've cut so many cords and burned a few bridges, yet my vision still seems smoky, even after the smoke cleared. Like, what is my purpose for real? Why am I here? I am a woman, but to do one of the main things where we're made for, I still have not had my chance. And yes, I know what I'm asking for. And yes, I know I'm kind of picky, but that's just the authenticity, the originality, and strong minded bull in me that will never have me posing as a pick me. But I've made it through so much. I just honestly want to be able to celebrate me fully, as I have so much to be proud of, and I am. So I don't want to appear ungrateful for my blessings because that definitely is not it. Like, come on. I myself am a blessing, and I stand on it. I just again can't help but to ask God, is this it? Or is there something else that I'm missing that's keeping me on what feels like repeat of a broken record that just keeps singing the same song again and again? Ain't no skips available, no fast forwards, or maybe my destiny is still missing some materials or equipment, so it's still under construction. Or maybe the blueprint is still missing some traces of pen, waiting for me to finish writing it out. And maybe it makes sense before we get to the end. But guess what? Even if you don't get it, you better still respect the poet. It's a blessing. And that's my piece. Whew. What's up, Jenna G? How you doing, love? So that was from Sis Live on TT, where I took everybody's and made one piece. Every suggestion that everybody made, I made a piece out of every suggestion that everybody made. So I just combined it. So I hope. How did it sound? I don't know how it had. Did it make sense? I hope it made sense. Anyway, shout out to everybody joining the building. This is still What's the Word Poetry. And I'm your host. It's a blessing. Welcome to my house. This is Sin City. I don't want to be your daily sin, but I want to be your favorite sin. So if you ain't got me favorited, make sure you hit the pen right there, up there. And fave my video man. Fave the pop 3 bubbles right there, even though most of them in that bubble spot don't stream on here. But still, maybe you'll hear from me. So you can catch them. Okay. Thank you, Poetry Queen. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you, my K. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. I'm gonna find something else. I don't understand why. That was weird. It only popped up on that one device. That was real weird. I'm gonna read another one while I wait for my sis. This is homework from last week. My homework. Be kind to you. Mental health is important. So be kind to your mind, as it is the control center for the machine that we call a body. That's why I always say breaks are required, even though I myself rarely practice what I preach on that note. And I know that us as people, we don't tend to take it nearly as many as we need to. And that's why we're always tired, acting like if something isn't completed by the end of day one, it'll never get done. Because I have a bad tendency to overthink. I'll be feeling like when I finally do decide to rest, that I'm being lazy. Always looking to be an overachiever on things as if I have to prove myself to anyone. But maybe it's me psyching myself into fight or flight mode. So I keep myself busy. Even in my sleep, I don't get no real peace. Middle of the night popping up frantically, because I, in my dreams, felt like I forgot to do something. My weekly routine be like work, my mental, gym, my physical, being an empath, my emotional and spiritual. In the midst of all of it, I just be getting maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep, all while still working on things that I don't even talk about. But through it all, I still be finding a way to smile. My thoughts, I write them down, maybe turn it into a poem. My body, I work it out, make my way to Planet Fitness at least 3 times a week. And just imagine how moments of feeling like I'm losing myself goes unnoticed by the outside world. We all have a battle that we work through daily, some more than others. But I know with mine, I know what it feels like to wonder if I matter. So I do my best to always spread love, which is why I beg others not to bring my petty side out. Cause shorty, not wrapped too tight. Mental warfare had me ready to make you meet your maker, with a smile so wide on my face asking, is there any takers? No joker shit. So that's why sometimes I just seclude myself and sit in silence. And now I don't mean have a drink. I mean sit in perspective and do a self-assessment to figure out where at, why, and how I move forward to do a better on the next run. The effort counts. The motivation to get whatever it is you're doing done, and that includes working on you. Make being your best self your biggest goal. Never mind who left. Never mind all of what didn't work. Peace over performance always. Don't let abandonment stop you from doing what you need to do and get it done. We all shall continue on this healing journey. Full equanimity is the goal. Ultimate growth and healing. Self-love is what I will continue to have a refill of, and I love that bar. So I said, that was last week homework. You. Last week homework from Tuesday. Why I write. I write because that's my ways of silently venting. Because due to life and how it's been going, people truly don't have time to really listen, nor do they honestly care. So I at least know when I tell my stories to a page, I won't be judged. And if I don't like what I say at the end of it, I can crumple it up or erase it or bookmark it and pin it and come back to it later. Because I know there's a purpose in my poetic ink. And even if there's a time where it doesn't do much for me to let it out, I can still maybe help someone else. I write because when I say nothing with my mouth, I can still be able to use my words. Push the limits of the box I tend to place myself in the corner where people used to always try to put baby. Now I stand out in any room. I make my presence known. And I don't have to be loud about it. I just stand with a stern posture and smile because you know if they see you bend, they may think you'll break. And I ain't never been no weakling. Even when I cry, it's because I have feelings. And not only that, I'm an empath, so I feel things. And sometimes those things don't belong to me. Don't ever mistake me for a weak bitch because I push my pen to push myself into unknown crevices of my mind and my emotions. Because it's not until we allow ourselves to release it that we know exactly what it is that we've been keeping. Years of pent up trauma. It weighs on all of us in all ways. That's why I RTS in a flash. Because all negative energy will always be returned to sender. I be having to keep reminding people that shit ain't sweet, not even splendor. And to not fuck around and find out the hard way and that I'll stick it to your ass quicker than a Spencer. I'm cool though. But it does get dark over here sometimes. But I love living in my peaceful light, so that's divine. I want to bond in that energy always. It feels good to spread love. So that is another reason why I write because it's built a safe space in communities that I myself not only curate, but I get to be a part of. Clean spirited, genuine energies that don't drain, but filling each other back up. Though that is an amazing feeling, never forget that you are your biggest project. So start basking in the breathtaking moments you experience and never forget to let the loudest clap in the room be yours for evolving, for pushing through, for every time you had to remember to believe in you, even if nobody else does. Leave a mark, make them have no other choice than to see the masterpiece that is you. The silence says a lot, but a message is better received when you let it be heard. So I write so I can properly align all my words. It's a blessing. And that's that piece. Thank y'all. Okay. 12:22, 1 o'clock. What's up, Beezy? What's up, Sean? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Diamond. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to Lockway. Poetry Queen. Oh, my sis ready. That means she got homework. That means she ready. That's my favorite gift, y'all.
Yeah, forgive me. My my phone over here overheated. Hold on.
And he said, finally.
Hey, watch it, y'all. Y'all don't know what I be going through over here. Hold on. Let's make you a little taller. I feel like. Yeah, we just gonna leave you low. The iPad don't want to get higher. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, my phone was over here. Huh?
Walking upstairs.
Yeah. Kay, watch your mouth. My phone been overheating. I've been trying to. I don't know. It just it didn't want me to be great.
RTS.
Yeah. Okay. Because I sent you the homework, ma'am, and your mom sent you the homework. So I'm going to digress. Huh?
Both of y'all, cut it out.
I'm going to digress because she started with me first. I'm just saying. All right.
Leave your auntie alone. You're still recording. Hello?
I know that. Wait, hold on. iPad, where you going? Let me tighten this. Sorry for my tardiness, y'all. I appreciate y'all waiting for me. Okay, I think we got it. All right, cool. Stay there. There's a war going on inside my mind. Every day is me versus me. Heavy on my faith, even when doubt tries to stop me. Even when my fears tries its very best. I say, fuck the noise. Every test awakens me. All the trials strengthen me. My resilience helps me push. I pray until something happens, because even when I'm down, I'm never out. My waymaker shows me time and time again that I can overcome anything. I trust in my choices, sacrifice after sacrifice. I know my ancestors paved the way. They laid a foundation, giving me chances to make a way for myself, hoping to break generational curses, creating generational wealth. I've proven there are plenty of opportunities for me. I live in abundance. I am thankful. I am grateful. God is bigger than my fears, so why should I worry? Because faith will beat my fears every time. There's no warfare here. It's just a creative soul continuously pushing past the limitations, being joyful, being proud, and saying it loud. I am who I ought to be. There is no need for me to lack when my life is full of the abundance, because God got me. He always got my back. And as always, remember, creative soul is poetic addiction. And she said that shit heavy on it. So if y'all don't know, now y'all know. Every Tuesday and Thursday night on TikTok, you got poetic addiction. You got writer's block on Tuesday. Thursday, you got creative space. They both start at 10 p.m. Eastern. So tap in until we go to bed. And yeah, Kay, she always hold me accountable. Sis always hold me accountable. So yeah, just know whatever they say goes. That part. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I don't know if y'all want me to do one more, but I can. But if y'all want to go to bed, that's okay too. Cause I'm right behind
Last
you.
night's homework.
Huh?
Do last night's homework.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't
ain't hear
prepared.
none of it. Did you hear my homework for last night? Did you hear it? I did it.
Yeah, I was in here listening.
Okay.
Though Tag was trying to tag you out.
Oh, I was glitching while I was saying it.
I don't know. It probably was me. I don't know. When I go to different parts of
I was
the clip.
glitching. Oh yeah, I was.
Yo.
Let's talk about that part of last night.
Yo, I took an old piece and I spent it a little bit. You may or may not remember this. It's called The Power Within Me. What does strong look like? When every day I feel like I'm dying inside, I feel weak without having the motivation to rise above my struggles. I sit in silence, alone in this dark room, confronting my inner demons, wondering, do I have PTSD from the confines of my reality? This world continues to be cruel, not directly to me, but to everyone that looks just like me, to everyone trying their best to break generational curses, demanding change, those struggling with where to start. I want to do my part to become a better me. Knowing facing the reality of your decisions means me taking accountability, accepting the consequences, even if the fact remains I have to be still to grow. What kills you will be your choices. If the lessons don't cause you to focus, because when the smoke clears, who will remain loyal to you? Who will tell you the hard truth, even when you don't want to hear it? No need to explain it. Y'all know 1111, right? Yeah. Make a wish. And if granted, I promise to fulfill my purpose before I leave this earth. I don't want you to suffer, let alone let you suffer too. So check on your strong friends and always remember who's there for you. Y'all know it's midway 2026. So slow down and pause for a moment. But be sure to lock in to start to prepare for all that you deserve. What's your advice? Trust you when I say you need to figure it out before 2027 is a repeat of your past. Raise your glass. Let's make a choice. Let's make a toast to telling your truth. I know my story. I want you to know it too. Because that's why I'm letting you understand my muse is far deeper than the music I listen to. It's relatability, how not just your words, but also my emotions and transparency got you feeling connected to me. So let's remember, my creativity has unlocked the power within me. And as always, remember, creative soul is a poetic addiction. And she said that shit, even when she was rushing through that shit. I promised you something, but I don't think you remembered. So I'm gonna do that.
You can promise anyway.
Huh?
Promise who something? Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and do it.
Okay.
But I don't remember.
I figured that much. So I was supposed to do my homework from last week. See?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So TT helped me name it. So shout out to Positive and Vibes name who helped me name this. I celebrate me. Let me sip. Not the light or dark. Instead, I want to sit in perspective as healing got me protecting my peace, setting boundaries that allows my equanimity to require effort. No more draining my energy, sacrificing my time when there's no effort or any reciprocity. Call me emotional if you want, not because I'm just a Cancer. I will continue to be transparent and vulnerable. There's no need to allow silence to overcome me, especially when I talk my shit. Fight or flight mode. I have to protect myself at all costs. I'm not the same woman I used to be. Death and my past experiences have truly changed me. Survival mode used to hinder me. I sat with heavy burdens, guilt tripping myself for no reason. I had to break out of that mentality. My mind was often at a tug of war. It was like spiritual warfare, and society telling me, that's wrong. Fuck what they think. Fuck them people. I stand on that shit. I'm reflecting as I sit. Growth has humbled me. Truly seeing people disappear during difficult times in my life makes me wonder, do I have abandonment issues or do I give people more credit than they deserve? Sometimes I battle with the what ifs, which leads me to overthink. Honestly, I've seen time and time again people play victim and expect me to forgive and forget. What a masterful performance, real manipulation. But I digress. As I go back to reflecting on my growth, I am flawed. I truly have been working on me, taking accountability for my past mistakes as I continue to be on my healing journey, focusing on becoming a better me. Breaks are required. That's why I try my best to be kind to my mind. Whether or not it goes unnoticed, know that. Life be life in at times. So I try my best every day so I know I love you all. And as always, remember, creative soul is a poetic addiction. She said that shit. Yeah. And we on break next week, y'all. So this is the perfect time. Yeah. Said breaks are required. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yeah, I have to put this in my poem. My shirt says, God is bigger than your fears. Okay?
Hello? And my shirt says, faith over fear. Over this shirt?
Yeah. I do. Yeah. I do. You see how that be working out? See how it be working out? Yeah. That part. So you already know I'm gonna go downstairs. Yeah. Theme song and all that. Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
I know theme song. Thank you. Call you Odd Woman Plus. Shout out to everybody who's still here, who's been here, who came through here, who slid through here, who showed up to support somebody else, who showed up to support the whole Sin City vibe. As y'all know, we've been doing this for some time. 3 years, 8 seasons, 100 plus episodes, about 130-ish, something like that. But anywho, tonight was season 8, episode 9. And we had our faces on the flyer come through. Miss Marty, aka Miss Eminem, Amethyst, Ebony the Goddess, our fourth face, he didn't make it, which was Pyro. But we also had Shira the poet, aka Geneva, aka the One. So shout out to all those ladies. It was a ladies' night tonight. So they did their thing, and the theme of the live tonight was my faith will always beat my fears. Warfare wear. And everybody killed that topic tonight. Everybody killed it. I took these words and put them to work, and I appreciate y'all because y'all do it weekly. So next week we will be on break, but we'll be back 7-8. Happy on my house. Anyway, but yeah, good night, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in and fave my video man, Lockwave, the video man, the flyer man, him right there. Fave him. But here go the theme song. Hold on, my bad, y'all. We can't go without the theme song. I did tell me, hold on. I was too excited. Hold on. I was tired. I was too excited. Hello, boom. You might have ended already, but oh well.
It's a blessing to have you here with me tonight. Don't be shy, let the words speak for you, alright. One step in the light, wordsmith, show the work in your craft. We ain't perfection, but let the light of God shine soft through the cracks. Let your truth breathe, let your courage rise. Every voice matters and every moment is alright. Cool breeze in the crowd when the mic turns cold. Stories loosen in the chest, ready to unfold. Hearts hum low, in a rhythm we all know. Where the quiet keeps moving and goes speak slow. Lay your worries down, leave them right at your feet. This stage is a sanctuary, together we beat. Every line a lesson, every metaphor a key. Opening doors to who you're meant to be. Lean back, let your spirit ride the curve. This is poetry, baby, let it ease your nerves. It's a blessing anytime your voice gets heard. Let it flow, let the truth in your chest be stirred. Every word a prayer to the world. Tonight, let your voice be heard. It's a blessing to have you here with me, baby. What's the word?
Poetry. Season 8. Episode 9.
It's a blessing to have you here. Baby, what's the word?
Poetry.
Baby, what's the word?
Pushing pins.
Baby, what's the word?
Season 8.